Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome. Would have went live earlier, but I was doing everyone's just favorite pastime, trying to fix a Bethesda game. Because boy, oh boy, these guys, spaghetti code is being generous when you talk about Bethesda coding and programming and everything. And I really wanted to fix the endless load screens. I mean, some of these load screens were taking like two entire minutes, right? And we're on a M.2 NVMe SSD, one of the fastest SSDs on the market. So that was a little bit annoying, especially with the fact that, you know, it's running on a top like 3% PC. That was very, very annoying. It was frustrating me. So I wanted to fix it, and I fixed it. So essentially, this didn't used to be an issue at all. What caused this to be an issue was when, I guess, a few years ago, Bethesda had the great idea of going back and doing a next-gen update where they added widescreen support, and when they did that, they just broke the game entirely. I guess they made the load screens tied to your frame rate. I don't know why. And they were built for 60 FPS. And so if you were running the game at a higher frame rate, it just completely borked all of the load screens and stuff like that. So that was kind of interesting. So what I did is I found a mod that applies an FPS limiter specifically just on load screens, and it seems to work. This is the area where we would have like a 2-minute long cutscene, and you could see, you guys probably can't see, but you have little like arrows in the bottom right, and it seems like it's fixed now. Like, it's definitely much faster. You can see how fast that circle's going, just fucking. But I think we're good now. So we're gonna actually be starting the Far Harbor DLC. I haven't played any of the DLC in the game before, despite all of my hundreds of hours in the game. So we're gonna take a look. Apparently, I need to go talk to Ellie, and then we'll be able to pick up the DLC. Hi, Levi. Hi, Kenzie. Hi, Krampus. Hi, Farley. Hi, Glorbo. Hi, Vlad. Hello. Drink water. Here we go. Hi, Rhea. Oh, and hi, Blue Moon 94. Hi, Neon Diamond. It's much faster than it was, for sure. Yeah, no, it was insanely long. And you know, when you're a PC guy like me, it's like if you're a car guy and your car is taking forever to go from 0 to 60, despite the fact that you just put in a whole new engine block, you know, you got a brand new V8 or whatever. It's like, it bothers you a little bit. So, you know, you put all the money into a good PC, and then you're playing a 10-year-old game, and it's taking 2 minutes to load. You're like, okay, I'm not okay with this. I need to fix this. That's how it was for me. Normally, I'm pretty anti-modding just because it adds a bunch of variables into the equation that typically can just break your game. So I don't usually mod, but I made the exception for this because it was just brutal.
Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Hell yeah.
Tell me more.
Our client is a fisherman who lives on the edge of the Commonwealth, Kenji Nakano. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
The name's Jagger. Hope you're living the dream. God bless you, brother. Much love. Hell yeah, Jagger. Cool name, dude.
I'll go check it out. Thanks, Ellie.
The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
Okay. This is a weird looking game of Fortnite. Fortnite? What on earth are you talking about? Shut up, kid. I'll kill you. Where'd that quest just go? God, there's too many quests. Where did that quest go? Ah, here we go. Far from home. Oh yeah, people wanted me to check this out as well. The Museum of Witchcraft. We can do that real quick. Your subscriber also? Well, thank you for subbing, dude. It was very nice of you. Oh, this place. Oh yeah, this is where the Enclave little establishment was. Like I'm so far from my monitor. Where yo switchy at gang? I don't know what about my appearance made you think that I would understand that sentence at all. But I don't speak whatever that is. Did you get all new weapons yet? I got a few of them. I got the Tesla rifle or whatever it's called. The Tesla beacon or whatever. I got the BFG. It's the beanie, probably. Yes. The beanie. Famous for turning nerds into gangsters. Of course. Oh my god, that guy's still alive. That's incredible. He's a knower. You should track the trajectory of that bullet in his brain. They're seeing me. Or are they? Shit. Shit, maybe they are seeing me. There we go. Am I related to Leafy? Brother, you think Leafy has a chin or a jawline like this? No. No. Leafy wishes he did. He would kill for that. As would most men out there. Brother hid his entire bottom of his face in every video because he was so self-conscious about his jawline. Yeah, no. Oh, shit! Dude's got an arm on him. Good thing we took Scrounger, because we have tons of 50 cal ammo. Uh-oh. Weak ass jawline. Yeah, nice try, bud. You could take the fucking protractor out and measure that shit. 90 degrees on the dot. Reload the damn... What is happening? Reload the gun. Holy tank. How about this, Rex? If you go live and you have a better jawline than me, I will PayPal or Venmo you $100. Okay? Now, here's the thing. I don't want to hear anything else out of your fucking mouth other than, yes, I will go live and I will show my jawline. All right? If you say anything else, you're permanently banned. All right? But you have the real opportunity here to put your money where your mouth is and make $100. Your answer?
No sign of him now.
Hmm? What's the answer? It's $100 free, man. If you have a better jawline, let's see it. Yep, that's what I thought. Shut the fuck up, loser. Exactly. Exactly. Bro is an overweight, greasy fucking loser talking shit online in his free time. Yeah. See you later. Go get a life, bud. Thanks for the comments to drive the algorithm. Thanks for the view. Nice try, Bazer. I wasn't born yesterday, brother. Good attempt. God damn, yo, he kind of stands up. Why? Hey, yo. It's kind of thick. Respectfully. It's red because I'm colorblind. Can't see green. Oh. Red is jarring. That's what I've heard from people who can see colors. I have tritanopia, so I can't see green. Green, yellow, purple, most shades of blue. I can't see any of it. But I can see red, so. I know it said I was starting the DLC, but I mean, I've got to loot this place now. Yo, oh, Birdie, thank you for subbing, dude. Very kind of you. Luckily for you guys, though, you can play the game yourself, and you can make it whatever color you want. For me, it's staying red. I seem like a soft boy. Mike, you seem like a fucking loser because you're spamming a YouTube comment section attempting to troll in your free time. So, maybe think about that one, man. Maybe do something productive with your life. Oh man, they were cooking them up. I bet you it probably smells pretty good. I'm gonna be honest. Smoked human. They call us long pig. What's this do? What did that do? Oh. Bet you probably smells pretty good. Guns and ammo. Thanks for subbing, man. Very kind of you. You could do whatever you want without a mustache. You could grow up and make trains. Sure, somebody does it. I mean, most of it is probably automated these days, but you know, don't let that stop you. Human tastes like chicken. You don't see it in the color of green, but I thought that you would at least see it in some way, like maybe in a gray or so. It just doesn't really stick out to me very, very well. It's not a gray. You can look it up online. They have a lot of pictures of like, this is what the color spectrum looks like for a normal person. This is what it looks like if they have, you know, deuteranopia, protanopia, tritanopia, or titanopia. You can look it up and you can see like what it looks like. But for me, I just don't like the idea of what I'm seeing is different from what other people are seeing. Like that's the part that I don't like, because what I see for green is not the same as what a normal person sees for green. So the nice thing about having it be something like red is that I know that we're all seeing the same thing. Which I really like personally. Nope, no one's out there. That thing just spontaneously combusted. Honestly, it must have been the wind.
Come on out. Nice and quick. You can trust me.
Why do you guys have to stop in the weirdest places? I look like Ed Sheeran. Yeah, I've heard that before. We've pulled up Ed Sheeran on stream, and every single person in the chat agreed I look nothing like him. So I don't really know where that comparison comes from, to be honest. I don't have red hair. He has red hair. He has a very circular face. I have a very square face shape. He has facial hair. I have no facial hair. I don't know. I didn't see it, and none of the chat saw it either. But I have heard it. You can't describe what a color looks like? True. The only YouTuber that still plays Fallout 4? I'm sure that's not true. I'm sure there's some other guys out there still playing it. Probably not a lot of people, but... they really thought they could get me. What was that gonna do? Cause an explosion or something? Ah, a grenade. None of that seems important. It's the glasses, I think. I don't know. A lot of people wear glasses. Ooh, that was close. They got this place rigged, dude. And we all know the riggers. Honestly, that's probably the best epic rap battle that's ever been. The Donald Trump versus Hillary Clinton. That one's so fire. Ooh. Just a banger. Yeah, it's been many years since I played as well, backseat.
Only a fucking coward hides.
Yeah, only a coward hides. And only a retard runs out in the open. But you know there's a guy blowing all of your friends' heads off. Hi, Jamil. Ed Sheeran is a fat ginger dude. I mean, I wouldn't say he's fat, but he has a round face shape, which definitely does not help him. Like, round face shapes are tough, dude. I feel for anybody that has a round face shape because it's typically, like, for men, it's looked upon as very unattractive. And it typically, like, leads people to think that you're more overweight than you actually are. It's kind of a double standard because round face shapes for women are actually usually attributed to cuteness.
Sweet.
So it's kind of an interesting dichotomy, actually. But if you know anything about like artwork, then you'll know that there's certain angles and stuff like that that you can utilize in order to make a character seem more masculine or more feminine. And that's one of them, is that if you make a rounder face shape, then it typically indicates... Killjoy, thank you for subscribing. It typically will indicate like a bigger person if it's a guy, or if it's a chick, it'll indicate that they're cuter. Is this a mod? Why are the words red? No, this isn't a mod. It's just a setting. You can change the HUD color to anything that you want. And your Pip-Boy color to anything that you want. It's all about that jawline. Yeah, I was blessed with a godlike jawline. It is true. I feel for those out there that believe in silly stuff like mewing in order to try and get a good jawline. If I just chew gum and put my tongue on the top of my mouth 24/7, it will completely change my facial structure. I'll look like Giga Chad before you know it. All right, little Timmy, if you say so. I'm sure that's what Giga Chad did. I'm sure he wasn't just blessed genetically or anything.
Turn up, you're dead.
Pew! Oh shit. Oh shit. Lag? I don't think so. Does it reach Skyrim level? What? No, I'm not seeing any lag on my end. Looks like I've been live 23 minutes. Looks like we have 0 dropped frames. You know, I think we're good. To me, it looked like you can see green in like a yellow grayish color. Is that correct? Well, see, here's the thing that's difficult about color blindness. I can't tell you. Because my blue, if I were to see a blue for a green, how would I know that I'm seeing a blue for a green when I can't see blue? You see how these things get complicated? This is why I just tell people to look it up, because I can't tell you what it is that I see instead of a color, because I can't see the colors that it looks like, so I don't know what color those are. So for me, what I'm seeing as green, that is green to me. But my green is just different from your green. Does that make sense? It's hard to explain. But what I think is green, I just think it is green. Right? But what I think is green is different from what a normal person sees as green. Maybe what I think is green is what a normal person sees as blue. Does that make sense? So, like, a good example is I posted that on the Discord. And one of the moderators, Black Bull, he was like, oh, you can't see purple. Purple looks like brown to you. So for me, I'm like, okay, so what I've seen and known as purple is what a normal person sees as brown, right? And like, I guess I could just memorize all of those combos, but to be honest, I don't really care too much to do so. Like, go over every single color and be like, okay, it looks like this for me. And then a normal person sees this. So like, for me, purple is brown. So, all right, then what's my brown? Well, my brown is an orange or whatever, right? I guess I could memorize all those things, but I don't think it really matters, to be honest. I just tell people to look it up, and then you guys can have a little bit of an understanding of what it is that I see. B-L-A-C-E, 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 B-L-A-C-E. But it's not the C. So it's gotta be this.
I'm in.
Hiding my receding hairline. You could just look on the channel and see I very clearly don't have a receding hairline. I'm wearing a beanie because it's fucking winter and it's cold. I have thousands of videos posted on the channel, brother. You could just look at any of those and see. I've had the same hairline since I did content in 2012. You seem very upset though. Are you all right, man? Did you get another swirly in junior high today? It's gonna be all right, man. Those kids don't know how cool you are, brother. Don't worry. You'll get through this. Yes, you can buy glasses that supposedly fix color blindness, but there's been a lot of talk about those actually being a scam. They're also very expensive, and they also don't come in prescriptions. Nice try, buddy. Oh! There was a gas leak. In the picture I looked up, the yellow still was yellow. Oh, well, there's two different types of tritanopia. So that's where it gets a little confusing, because it's like there's technically 3 types of colorblind. Well, okay, technically there's 4 types of color blindness. There's protanopia, deuteranopia, and tritanopia. But also each of those, oh, and like achromatopia or something like that, like complete color blindness, which is like super duper rare. But each of those also does often have a breakdown. Bentley, what's going on, man? What's going on, little guy? What's going on? Why are you being so aggressive online in your free time? What's going on? What's making you act in this way? Are you bullied at school? Is your boss mean to you? Pass you up for a promotion? What's going on, man? What the fuck? I think my character's tripping balls. Oh, not the fade to white. My weakness. Pew. He walked into his bully banging his mom. The Whispering Hills mod? I have no mods, guys. Other than the one that I just got to shorten load times. I have no mods. I just have all of the DLC. That is all. It's an HP Lovecraft reference. Oh, really? That's neat. Where's Cthulhu at? I need to stop picking up food, dude. I already have way too much food. Bentley's not answering the question. Either there's a lot wrong with him or he's embarrassed. Listen, man, you don't have to be embarrassed. By the way, hi, Drake. Hope you're doing well, dude. You don't have to be embarrassed, man. A lot of people were bullied growing up. But here's the thing, man. You gotta be the change that you want to see in the universe. You can't go online and try to bully people just because people bullied you. I mean, that just creates a cycle of violence. Nobody wins. You gotta be the bigger person, man. Is related to the Dunwich building in Fallout 3? A funeral for your grandma? Your grandma just got shot in the head? I'm sorry for your loss, man. But listen, we have a very positive community here, and you could potentially make, you know, some friends and find a really nice, positive way to spend your time. But if you go, you know, and you're aggressive to people out the gate that have done nothing wrong to you, then, I mean, you're just going to miss out on so many possible positive environments and experiences that could change your life for the better. It sucks what happened, man. It really does. You don't deserve to go through that. And obviously she didn't deserve to go through that. Nobody does, but you can't take your trauma and turn it into anger, man. She wouldn't want that, I'm sure. Nobody would want that for you. There's a lot of good stuff out there, man. What's my favorite settlement? That's a good question. Favorite settlement? Dude, I think I'm gonna be a basic bitch and just say Sanctuary, just because, I'll be honest, I don't really do... What the hell? Bleeds and are poisoned. Oh. A little... creepy altar at the bottom of a lake. Okay. I don't really do too much in terms of settlement building, to be entirely honest. Usually I just drop off all of my supplies in Sanctuary, and then I just come back every now and then and upgrade stuff. Have I had the visions yet? If you mean like in-game, yes. If you mean in real life, not yet. For schizo posting, I don't I don't know, I don't think so. Have you had the visions, brother? Have you seen? What the? Guys, this is why you get suppressor high irons for your gun before you get a suppressor. Just get suppressor high irons in general, okay? Because then if you want to slap an optic on your gun, you'll be good. Trust me.
Hell yeah.
Oh, well, this is a cool little area. I've never been here before. 2025 visions, bro. I don't know what this is. Well, I don't know what that is. This is base game, but we are on our way to the DLC. I just got distracted. Did enough to get a trophy for settlement building in one settlement. The rest I did the basic. The only time I've ever done settlement building is whenever I've played survival mode, because it's kind of necessary in survival mode, in my opinion. Unless you want to be running forever, which I don't think any of us do. So I do think it's kind of necessary for survival mode because settlements don't share the stuff that you've deposited unless you go into the skill where you can set up the supply lines and you can link your settlements, which is like very, very handy in survival mode because you can set up supply lines between all of your settlements. And then you don't really have to worry about running all the way across the map or just having, you know, one settlement in the center of the map that you're going back to all the time. Do I play Skyrim? I haven't played Skyrim probably since like 2013. It's been a very, very long time. I last played it back on the 360. Me and my girlfriend at the time, we would just play the shit out of it back in like 2011 to 2012. And I haven't really went back to it in a very long time. I was interested in trying out like Skyrim VR. That seemed kind of interesting. But I just kind of never got around to it. How do you make your icons red? Press pause, go to settings, and then I think it's display. Oh, and here you go. HUD color. You can change it to whatever you want. Whoa. And then you can do the same thing with your Pip-Boy color. It's just a setting in the game. It's not a mod or anything. And if you didn't know about it, I don't blame you. I have hundreds and hundreds of hours in the game, and I actually didn't know about it either until somebody in the comments asked about it. Oh. Dangerous, huh? I'll be the judge of... Oh, it is dangerous. Jesus Christ. Getting irradiated out the ass. They weren't lying. Probably overkill. Bam, 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 bam. Just to cover up a little meth lab. That's it. Hugo's hole. Well. Don't mind if I do. Mr. Handy Model Kit. Build. Huh. Okay. Interesting. We back, boy. Where am I in the main story? I went through Kellogg's Memories. I think that's where the last thing that I did. But we're about to start the DLCs. Nice. And look at that, a bunch of garbage. What's the hazmat suit do? Oh, it's just a worse version of Morgan's spacesuit. I mean, it's a little lighter, I guess. But it's just a worse version. I haven't played this game in about 7 years. Watching you play it is contagious. I'm sorry to do this to you. I know, I had the urge. I've been playing games that you guys requested for the past few weeks. But I've just had the urge, you know, to play Fallout 4. I felt bad because nobody requested it, but I'm like, I gotta do it. I just had the urge. Playing Fallout 4 right now, watching your stream, it's not letting you find it. You can't make your Pip-Boy red? Really? That's weird. Maybe it's a Creation Club thing? Because all I have is all the DLC and all of the Creation Club content. Maybe it's Creation Club content? I don't know. Maybe somebody else in chat can confirm or deny. I don't have any mods. I have one mod that's for faster saving. It just disables VSync on the load screens. But yeah, all I have is the Creation Club content. All right, people wanted me to check this out. This Museum of Witchcraft. So let's check this out. I don't think I've ever been here. Use the hazmat suit. Yeah, the thing is, like, a lot of the creation content is kind of just OP. Remember changing your Pip-Boy to purple and your HUD to purple in the base game on console and on PC? It's been in since day one. I remember fucking around with it when I first got the game. Dude, how did you guys know about this setting that I haven't known about for hundreds of hours? I think I have like 600 or 700 hours in the game. Probably significantly more because that's just what's tracked on Steam. A Glock instead of the 10mm. Sheesh. How do we get in here? Gotta be some other way in, right? It's just so nostalgic to go back and play like a game like this, you know? Because like Fallout 4 was really the first boom that the channel ever got. Way back when. It's still my most viewed normal video of all time, the Fallout 4 reaction. And for so long, I'd have people be like, wait, you're the guy from the Fallout 4 reaction. Like, you're the huge nerd from the Fallout 4 reaction. I was like, yep, that's me. And so it's so interesting, like, coming back and playing this game after so long. You know, after doing, like, a full Let's Play. Back when I did, like, back when everybody was doing Let's Plays on YouTube, like, that was the content, right? Everyone and their mother was doing Let's Plays, and just fun to come back. Go on the other side of the building. Gotcha, boss. Oh. Oh, there we go. Stop the yap machine? Brother, it's a live stream. If you don't want yapping, go play the game yourself. Oh, that's a Deathclaw. I see why you guys wanted me to come here. You were trolling me. I remember people being like, oh, go to the witch place. It has completely free, really good gear. I see. It's a good thing I kept forgetting about it because I was being trolled. Wow. Hey, I'm trying to loot that guy, you piece of shit. First played Fallout 4 in 2022. Didn't nothing up on it or anything. So good. Dude, I played this game day one. I built like my first ever really good PC. I had built a PC beforehand, but it was like a very budget PC. I built a top of the line PC so I could do like a full-on 1080p 60 FPS maxed out let's play of it. Since my reaction of the reveal got so many views, I was like, oh man. Like, I don't remember if I was still in high school or I was just finishing high school, but I was like definitely right at the tail end of high school. I was like, I'm gonna be a YouTuber. It's like, this is it. I'm gonna be a YouTuber. I'm gonna do this let's play, and man, I'm gonna blow up. Thankfully that didn't happen. Actually, I'm actually very, very happy that the channel never blew up and stuff. So I actually had to like pursue my education and get a real career and stuff like that, because man, so much stuff has happened in terms of like being a YouTuber that I feel like it's honestly it's kind of a spooky area. I feel like it's kind of a just not a good decision to like do that for a career, just because it's so variable, you know. Deathclaw eggs in there for a side mission. Oh, interesting. But yeah, built my first PC, had like my first really good PC, had like a 980 Ti, which was like the second, I think it was like the second best graphics card at the time. An i7 4070 90K. Just like 4790K, not 4070 90K. 4790K. It's like a top of the line PC back then. Good times. Oh, I'm too fat. That's fun coming back, playing this. Where's he at? He's skulking, dude. He's skulking about. I know it. Did my dad watch yesterday's stream? I don't know. We'll be going on a W in a few hours. That's when I'll end stream, and I'm sure we'll shoot the shit and we'll talk about it. See if he's watched the last few streams or not. What type of Deathclaw? Oh, a savage Deathclaw. Great. Frizzed. Thank you for subscribing, dude. Very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Very sneaky. He has no idea. He's got no clue. Look at him. What a fool. What a buffoon. How embarrassing. That's it? See, I can understand why you guys wanted me to do that when I was a low level, because that might have actually been that might have actually been dangerous and scary. These are all cracked eggs. Are there any non-cracked eggs? What kind of gun is this? This is the anti-material rifle. We need answers to some of the would you rathers. My dad will not answer anything that's like remotely gay for a would you rather. He would literally just not answer it. My father grew up in a very different time than we are right now, okay? Okay? My dad would not say anything that's even remotely gay. Bentley, thanks for subbing, man. Very nice of you. I mean, my dad is from a time where if people found out you were gay, they beat the shit out of you, you know? Like, it was not accepted like it is now. So, yeah. He would not answer really any of those would you rathers from the other day. A lot of them were very gay. Nice watching you play. Enjoy the rest of your gaming session. See you later. Thanks for stopping by, Dual Soldier. Have a good one, dude. Do I talk in here or not? I don't know what you mean. Most people say I talk too much. So I don't really know what you mean. How do we play the... Gotta listen to the holotapes. How do we do that? Inventory, maybe? Maybe it's in here? I think this is one of them. Yeah, this is Fallout 4.
Jeffries, Lee got the recorder working. So this the sort of detail you had in mind when you signed up for the Gunners? Hauling luggage from Linwoods for some robot butler?
I bought the anti-material rifle in Good Neighbor from the robot.
Where's Connors? He's not at his post.
Oh, sorry, sir. The lieutenant said he found some tracks. Wanted to check them out. Private Martin.
Tracks? What track?
Only good thing about Dead Money is the bar and the police pistol.
Connors! Where's the rest of him?
Sergeant Lee grabbed the case.
No, the holographic rifle or whatever, the energy weapon is actually like very, very good for the point in which you can get it. If you're doing an energy weapons playthrough. And also just like there's a million glitches so you can get out with all of the gold bars in Dead Money. And you can just deplete all of the traders like inventory in the game for a very, very long time with all those gold bars. So I think you get a lot out of Dead Money. Because none of those glitches have been patched. Actually, I think a couple of them were, but a lot of them were not. The Would You Rather wasn't even that bad. I wouldn't do Would You Rathers anymore after I got banned on PSN because of one. Is it a mod or no? I don't know. I don't know what is a content creation or whatever it's called. What is it called? Creation Club. That's what it's called. I don't know if it's a Creation Club thing or if it's default game or if it's DLC. I have no idea just because I haven't played this game in so many years. I don't really know what was added through DLC, what was added through Creation Club. There's just a lot of stuff that wasn't in the vanilla game when I last played it many, many years ago. What's the other one that we need to listen to? Sergeant Lee. Sergeant Lee. Where's that one at? I have too many of these fucking things, dude. What would be really nice is if you just went to the quest, right? And I clicked on this. I should just be able to just like listen to any of the related holotapes and stuff from this screen. Instead of having to like come over. Now I have to look through all of these and there's just a bajillion of these that you just collect as you play the game. I guess I don't have it. I don't know. Maybe I'm not seeing it. Have I used the BFG yet? Yeah, I have used the BFG. The thing is very cool. Very cool. I have it. Bang 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 bang. It's very cool. I like it a lot. Change the Pip-Boy color? No, sir. I am colorblind. And red is only one of the only colors I can see normally. So I am going to stay with red. But thank you so much for giving your opinion that nobody cares about and trying to tell another person how to play the game. Thanks, man.
Nest full of
Appreciate it.
Deathclaw eggs. A dozen, maybe more. Smashed to bits. Except this one. No wonder they wouldn't tell us what was in
Take
that
the
case.
egg.
If I'd known,
Pristine
I
egg.
would have personally told the gunner bosses and that glorified
Telling a blind person to
liquor
see.
cabinet in
Yeah.
Wellingham to take those Diamond City caps and stuff them. I guess we know why that Deathclaw tracked us all the way from
He's alive.
now. We stole their damn kids. Christ. Maybe if we just return the eggs.
It's so funny to me when like people come into a stream of another person playing a game,
Oh, hey,
and then they
Mom.
try and tell this random person that they don't know how to play the game. It's such a weird behavior. It's like, brother, who are you? Like, respectfully, you're nobody. Why should I listen to your opinion? Like, why would I care about what you think? I'm the one playing the game. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. Dear God. We're fine. They have no idea. It must have been the wind. Fuck. NA aim. Yeah, respectfully, I do not know you and you do not matter. Keep your opinions to yourself. If you do not like the color of the Pip-Boy, cool. Use a different color when you play the game. I'm not gonna come in and tell you how to play your game. That's just fucking weird behavior. Why would I do that? It doesn't make any sense to me. Shit. Well, it's good to know that's not a unique item, at least. It's like a weird sense of entitlement or something. I don't know. But people usually understand when you like put it in perspective and you're like, okay, man, how would you feel if you were playing the game and me, some person you don't know at all, I came up and I told you exactly how to play the game? Oh, well, that would be really fucking annoying. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, yeah. Have you ever driven with your fucking grandma in the car, bro? She's like, stop, turn here, stop. You're going too fast. It's so fucking annoying. Nobody likes a backseat driver. It's the same thing with playing a game, you know? Nobody wants to just get backseated while they're trying to play a game. It's just fucking annoying. Oh, you can't scrap it. So it's treated as a legendary weapon, but it's not a legendary weapon. Interesting. It's kind of weird. Oh, but I can scrap this one. Say less. See ya. Next time you see Deathclaw, don't shoot it. I'll get right on that. No, I'm not willing to do any work. Where'd I get the shotgun? I don't know. I just found it. Complete the delivery of the egg. I will deliver the egg. It lets you lean? That's interesting. I'm not really using any mods, though. I have one mod just to help with load times. That's it. Never seen a 3-barrel shotgun before. It's probably from the Doom Creation Club thing.
I may have been programmed to serve, but in your case, I shall do so disdainfully.
Oh, wow.
Let me know when you're ready to order.
Is there a mod for performance?
You waiting on a delivery?
There's like the unofficial mod that helps with a lot of stuff.
Oh, the eggs. Oh, you must be with those.
Got the triple barrel through the Creation Club. Yeah, most of the stuff that people are asking about, I'm pretty sure it's just Creation Club content.
The negotiated fee was 200 caps.
What?
Though our clientele do expect nothing short.
What you're offering's not
You're lucky to be getting anything at all.
Oh shit.
What exactly are you...
Our plans for the egg.
Oh shit.
Here.
Fine, take the egg.
Last. What is this it?
Oh. Wait, that gives a ton of XP. Wait, we're gonna save scum this. That gives a lot of XP. Thank you, Dragon. Yeah, I'm a big fan myself. Yeah, we're gonna 100% save scum this. 480 XP? That means I can get 2,000 if I get an Idiot Savant proc. What the? Huh? God damn it.
Don't worry. You're safe from the sins here in Diamond City.
I have not done Diamond City Blues. I don't have an issue with performance though. My game is maxed out and like if I have it uncapped, I'm sitting at like 220 FPS. Like 24/7. Game runs great for me. I don't have any issues with it. Which is pretty surprising because it doesn't have any DLSS or anything.
I may have been programmed to serve, but in your case, I shall.
You waiting on a delivery?
What are you? The negotiate. No, our.
Yeah?
Okay, we're gonna save scum this.
Here.
Give the egg to its mother? Hell no.
Here. Take it.
Last.
Uh-huh.
Computer's kind of old, not that old. Yeah. I have a pretty top of the line PC. I'm so excited, dude. 2 weeks. 5090. Ooh. Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Here.
Last. What is this it?
Save scumming is much better with the faster loading mod.
What is this it?
I should carry some alcohol for situations like these because the lower your intelligence, the higher the chance of Idiot Savant to proc. So I could just drink some alcohol and lower my intelligence vastly so I could have a higher chance. We wouldn't have to save scum as much.
Here.
What is this it? Where are the rest?
Little man climbs into my PC. Yeah. Top of the line, little man.
Here.
What is this it?
We're gonna get it. Don't you worry. We're gonna get it.
Here.
There we go.
Take it.
Last. What is this?
Told you we would get it. Look at that XP. Oh, baby. I have no idea what you're talking about, anime.
Sorry. That's the only one that made the trip. There were complications.
Well then, I suppose this will have to. Yeah, for a less than adequate and the special request your superior made. Major Jeffrey, don't just go.
Willingham's recipe.
Oh, yes, sir.
There we go. Free level up. Gotta love save scumming. I don't really need Scrounger anymore. When did the armor turn red? When I leveled up armor, it let me change the colors and stuff like that of the armor. There's a bunch of like different upgrades that you can do. What do we want to put points in? Silence weapons do 15% extra damage. We could do... I guess we could do hacker. Just put a point into agility, which would help us sneak more. Killing women better is always a positive. I actually always take that perk IRL. Better explosives could be nice. 5% free damage is kind of nice, I guess. I feel like better heals isn't really necessary. So many of these are just terrible, you know? Like, a lot of these are just garbage. I guess I'll just do agility because it makes us sneak better. Disgusting? What's disgusting? Killing women? Oh, God. I think that's disgusting. God help you when I'm playing through GTA 6. God help those women in GTA 6. Oh, baby. Ding, 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 ding. Maybe I should have taken the next point of grounder. Got more 50 cal ammo. The strip club's gonna be crazy. The problem is that you're gonna be a woman in a strip club, you know? That's the part that sucks. I'm gonna have to be a chick in a strip club. Maybe they'll let you play as her lover, because I know it's supposed to be like the story is all about, you know, it's like Bonnie and Clyde. It's her and her lover, right? So maybe maybe you'll be swapping in between the characters. That's what I'm hoping, because I don't really like playing chicks in games. I'm gonna be honest. Work a job at a strip club? Ew, real women. Real women? Ugh. Look at the doggy. Oh my god. He's a chocolate Labrador. Look how cute he is. I'm gonna adopt all the dogs. Go to Sanctuary. Wait, I got 173 XP for that. I could save scum that. I'm not going to, but I could. I get 600 something XP for that. 700 maybe. Just for talking to the doggy. Oh yeah, what did that guy have for a legendary? Was it just armor? I already forgot. I had the fucking brain of a goldfish. Hope the NPCs in GTA 6 actually have a cycle where they wake up and do jobs and go to sleep instead of just spawning in your vision. Hot take. I just hope the game is good. That's my only thing that I want out of the game. I just want it to be good. I want them to like... I want it to basically just be a modern, like, Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2 is so good. The attention to detail, like the shooting, everything is so freaking good in that game.
Hey, Scaver. Let's trade.
Let's see what you have.
And then you go and you play GTA 5, you're like, ah, man, like the shooting kind of sucks ass in this game. Expecting a playthrough, and as soon as it drops, oh, dude. Yeah. I will be playing it day one, of course. And I will be streaming it day one. Do you know how much money I'm gonna make playing GTA 6? Oh. Oh, it's going to be so good. It's going to just be, it's just free money. That's why I don't even care if the game is like $100 and it's like $120 for like 3-day early access or whatever. Because I'm going to pay the $120 for the 3-day early access. And I will probably make the $120 back in my first stream or second stream or whatever. Oh, man. It's going to be so sick. Us brokies ain't paying that. I can guarantee you the game will be $70 and it will have some more expensive tier that gives early access. Because that will just be free money for them, and that's what all of the games do these days. I can guarantee you it's going to be just like Hogwarts Legacy or Diablo 4 or any of these games where it's going to have like a $90 or $100 version. Honestly, they could push it up to $120 because they're going to be GTA 6, and it'll be like, oh, you get the game 5 days early. And then what they always do is they have the game come out on like a Wednesday. So it's like, oh, you can get the game 5 days early and you get it on a Saturday. So the average dude that works 9 to 5, they go, oh, shit. Well, I mean, if I buy the game when it actually comes out, I'm not even going to be able to play it. It comes out on a Wednesday. I got to buy the $120 version to be able to play on Saturday. And then you have the people that are going, I'm not going to do that. I'm only going to pay $70. And then they see all the streamers playing it. They see all their friends playing it on Saturday. And they're just like, damn it, I'm gonna do 120. I don't want the game spoiled for me. It's 100% what's gonna happen. Because it's free money, you know? They would be dumb to not do it. Like, business-wise, it just makes total sense. But yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be nice. It'll be just printing free money. I'm not gonna complain at all. Can't wait. Is there any guns that use 5mm other than miniguns? Because I'm not going to use the minigun, but I don't know if the DLCs add anything. It's like a normal gun. You love this merchant? Just chilling, minding his business, down the road from a raider camp. Probably makes hella caps from him. Yeah, he's been chilling, dude. I like his vibe. Got some little posters up. He's got a monkey. Hell yeah. He's just chilling. I respect it. Respect the grind. Yeah, I am gonna make so much money this year from all of the new games coming out. It's gonna go pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, after seeing how much money I made during Dragon Age Veilguard and Stalker 2, which, like, those games were, like, kind of big, but not that big. Like, nowhere close to GTA 6 big, right? Because just off of Dragon Age Veilguard and Stalker 2, just off of those two games, streaming those, I made a little over $1,000. And those games weren't even that big. And the channel is just getting bigger and bigger. So, like, by the time GTA 6 comes out, not only is the channel just going to naturally be bigger, which it is going to be, right? So you'll have more views just from that. But those games are going to be way bigger. Yeah, it's going to be great. I can't complain. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd be buying all of these games anyway. Absolutely, I would be. I always bought all these games anyway, you know, back when I wasn't making any money. But it is pretty cool to just be like, yeah, no, I could spend 70 on the game because I'll make way more than that off of playing it. It's pretty neat. Bah, 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 bah. Just don't get canceled. I mean, they can try and cancel me. It won't work. The only way it'll work is if, like, I actually get banned. Other than that, I think I'll be fine. If I didn't get canceled for talking about how I actually enjoyed Dragon Age Veilguard, when the entirety of the internet fucking despised that game, I think I'll be fine. That was probably like one of the most controversial releases I have seen ever. And yeah, it wasn't that bad. I mean, the video definitely got like, the video was like 80% dislikes. Don't get me wrong, people fucking hated it. But, you know, nobody really cared afterwards. When GTA 6 drops, I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to wait. I have a feeling that it's going to be garbage game that's so hyped it'll succeed no matter what financially. Learned that lesson a lot recently. That makes total sense for a normal person. And that's what I always tell people is like, don't give into the hype, because most of the time games are, you know, not really worth playing like day one. To be honest, like, you're better off just waiting if you're just a normal person. Obviously, us content creators are just kind of in a different boat regarding stuff like that, because like we make more money than we spend on the game. So it's like, yeah, we're playing an objectively inferior version of the game for sure, but it also doesn't really matter to most of us, because it's like, one, we get to cover the game. So we get to tell you, like, for me at least, I like to be able to tell you guys if a game is good or not, the quality of the release, stuff like that. So you guys can save your money if it is like a buggy release, like Stalker 2, for example, right? But two, we make money, you know? We make money off of it. So it's like, even if the game is bad, we're going to make money off of it. So it doesn't really matter for us. Rockstar historically has released solid games. The GTA trilogy remaster would like would like to talk to you, Stinky Bunny. Oh, and many people would say the Red Dead Redemption remaster would also like to talk to you. But definitely the GTA trilogy was really, really bad. Like, that was a terrible release. I think by basically anyone's metric. What the hell? Did he just sink? He just sank. Oh, you don't count remasters? Okay, well, fair enough. I mean, a lot of people would say just how they've supported GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 post-launch is very negative. Like, just milking GTA 5 for shark cards and microtransaction purchases, and scaling how difficult it was to make money in the game to incentivize people to spend real money in order to progress and get the stuff online. I think a lot of people would count as being like a pretty negative thing that they did, you know, when it comes to the game. And vice versa, like just completely kind of dropping Red Dead Redemption 2's online when they realized that they couldn't turn it into the massive money-making machine that was GTA 5 online, some people would count. Overall, like, my take is I think Red Dead Redemption 2 is probably one of the greatest games ever made. For me, GTA, what I've played of GTA, which has only been Vice City a little bit as a kid and GTA 5 recently, like a few months ago, I played GTA 5 for my first time. So, you know, take that as you will. I haven't played a ton of GTA, but I've played, you know, Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2 now. And for me, GTA just pales in comparison to Red Dead Redemption. So, like, for me, I'm not really that interested in GTA 6. But it's going to make me a ton of money playing it. And I'll be able to inform a lot of people to, you know, help a lot of people make an informed purchasing decision. So, obviously, you know, I'm going to play it. I play all games, you know, all big releases, though. So, it's pretty obvious I'm going to play it, but I'm not, like, jumping out of my seat excited for it. Like, I'm way more excited for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm way more excited for Avowed, the new Monster Hunter, the new Doom. All of those games I'm far more excited for than the new GTA. Just personally, but yeah. It wasn't done by Rockstar, it was farmed out, but let's say me as a YouTube channel, I allow other people to make YouTube videos on my channel, you know, in my name, but I make it very, like, clear, oh, I'm not making the videos. I still think it reflects upon me if those people that I'm letting make videos on my channel and in my name are shit. It still does reflect upon me negatively. So even though it's not... it wasn't them that made the game, which I agree. I mean, it's just objectively true. I do think if you're allowing shitty, unfinished ports of your games to be out and be released and you're not having the quality assurance to ensure that your brand is being represented properly, then it does reflect negatively upon you. And those were really bad launches. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Yeah, I'm so excited. Bethesda dropped solid games too, but unlike Bethesda, Rockstar hasn't dropped an actual game since GTA 5 for like a decade. Plenty of time to turn into a dog-ass studio. Besides Red Dead 2, it's a fluke and a very good one. I don't think it's a fluke. I just think they put so much time and money into their games. It's just not possible for them to release games of the quality standard that they've set very regularly. It's just like Naughty Dog. Like, you could say the same thing about Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog is like barely released games in like a bunch of years, right? But Naughty Dog's games have been bangers. You know, some people aren't the biggest fan of Last of Us 2. Totally fair. But yeah, like, if you look at their stuff, it's just really, really high quality. Is this Nuka World DLC? No, this is about to be Far Harbor DLC. When I finish looting. Like a little gremlin. They've pivoted towards taking in that GTA Online cash. Yeah, I mean... The thing is, it sucks, but also, like, can you really blame them? It's just like Valve, right? Like, Valve has pivoted towards taking that Steam money. Right? Valve is 100% pivoted towards taking that Steam money instead of making games. And it's like, can you blame them? I mean, they make $1 bajillion just hosting Steam. And taking a cut of all the sales and taking a cut of all the community market listings. It's like, it totally makes sense what they're doing, right? So I can't really blame them at all. There's a lot of dead dudes here. Somebody was cleaning house. Chop this guy's fucking head off. Where's my gun? My gun is gone. Okay, now we're good. That was weird. Didn't even beat the game and you're playing Far Harbor? Yeah, I'm not really interested in beating the game. I've already beaten the game many, many times. Why would I really care about that?
Nice.
Oh, this isn't Far Harbor? Oh, I thought this was Far Harbor. Yeah, I don't really care about beating the vanilla game. Why would I? I've beaten it 20 plus times. And I don't really care about that at all. That hasn't seen any changes to my understanding, has it? Like, have they completely revamped the endings of the game and the factions and stuff? I feel like I would have heard about that if that was the case. Can you break this? No. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in playing stuff I haven't played yet. And I haven't played the DLC. You know what you can break? My man. Got him. Huge. These guys are kidded. Yeah, I guess I didn't go east enough. I thought this was the DLC. The engine. True. That is true. I see you in your little booty.
You cannot escape detection.
Gotcha, bitch. What a shot. What a shot. Hi, Ethan. How's it going, dude? This is Fallout 4. It's literally the next location north of where you're at to start Far Harbor. Yeah, I thought I was at it, to be honest.
Please reveal yourself.
I'd rather not. I appreciate the offer, though. It's very kind of you. Look at all that aluminium. Can you imagine saying aluminium instead of aluminum? What are those Brits up to, bro? They're so wacky. They're just so wacky. Imagine saying aluminium. What a bunch of little wacky guys over there. Actually, a Fallout 4 nerd, you could show me a location. I'd probably be able to tell you where on the map it's at. I'm like Rainbow. That's funny. I'm like Rainbow.
Whoever or whatever you are, I know you are out there.
You're playing Fallout 4 as well, Ethan? Hell yeah. This sniper kind of fucks. Not gonna lie. I'm so happy that they brought back the anti-material rifle. This was not in the base game, so I don't know if this is Creation Club or DLC, but this gun fucks. I like it a lot.
Got it.
I am a fan. I will find you. I will find you, cause you can run into that, homeboy, homeboy. They got your number, your fingerprints. You are so dumb. You are really dumb, for real. The man got away, leaving behind evidence. I was attacked by some idiot in the project. So dumb, so dumb, so dumb. Ooh. Sliding in your window, we snatching your people up. Trying to rape them, so you need to hide your kids, hide your wife. Anti-Materials Creation Club. Finish the quest for it. You'll get an anti-armor version. I did not know there was a quest for it. I love this thing. Am I drunk? No, Kenzie. It's probably just before your time. Real ones know exactly the song I'm singing. It was a very weird era of YouTube where these guys would take like news stories and stuff like that, and then they would auto-tune them. They would make songs out of them. And it's this it's this ghetto fucking dude, and he's talking about somebody like breaking into his house or something. And yeah, they auto-tuned it, and it's a banger. Is Creation Club on PS4? I don't see why it wouldn't be.
Yes.
I have no idea, though. I've never played the game on console. It'll be the one telling you to go to the Witchcraft Museum or some shit. The place with the Deathclaw and its egg. I just did that quest. I just did that quest. I didn't get an anti-armor version.
Yes.
So dumb, so dumb, so dumb. Ooh. I know the meme. I don't know the song, though. Well, you should listen to it. It's a banger. If you delivered an egg to a robot, wrong quest. I did deliver the egg to a robot. I did indeed. He gave me some recipe or something. Can you pull out the gun? Well, this bug wasn't fixed. Yeah, it's on 1. It'd be nice when I can actually suppress this thing. Jesus, that's a lot of words. The recon boosted agitated improved atomic fusion rifle. Why is everything red? Because I set it to red. Yep. That is why. We're gonna have to go back and fucking deposit all this stuff. I'm getting too damn fat. I'll use some buff out so I can carry more, and then some rad stag so I can carry more. Yeah, we be hoarding out here. Actually, for you it's green. Yeah, you can change it in the settings. Fuck. Drop that. We're good. So dumb, so dumb, so dumb. Get the Fallout cookbook. Can you activate the Pull out the gun, please. I can't run. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? I should try Stalker. I've played all 3 Stalker games, or 4, I guess. I've played all 4 Stalker games. And I have streamed all of them. My first playthroughs of all of them. They are all on the channel. It's called A Paper Mirror. Interesting. I've sustained a head wound. Jesus, bro. Look what you're doing. You're causing a mess. You little psycho. Calm yourself. It's in your gameplay settings, even. Hide Your Wife and Kids meme came out 15 years ago, so you were 7 or 8. Yeah, I was very young when it came out, too.
Yes.
Hope it makes you feel old. It doesn't really, because I was young at the time as well. So, nice try. Bitch. Shut up, Kenzie, you fucking botch. How'd your wife? How'd your kid? How'd your wife? How'd your husband? Cause they're raping everybody out here. You don't have to come and confess. They're looking for you. They're gonna find you. They're gonna find you. So you can run and do that. Run and do that. Home boy. Home boy. I wonder what determines if they have the skull or not. Kind of interesting. Technically, I should be picking up all of their weapons so I could get the fusion cells inside of them, because fusion cells are essentially the same as just getting one cap. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care to min-max like that. I think we're fine. Oh my god, there's so many of these fucking guys now. Jesus Christ, there's so many. Yeah, well. As the goat said, never tell me the odds. Bitch boy. I don't know where these guys are. Skull means higher level than you. Interesting. All the red gear goes hard. Ow. Yeah, I fuck with it. I like it. To some, too much red. Not to me. Oh god. Alright, drop one. Okay, drop two. What did the legendary guy have? I'm gonna search this and then I'm gonna try and fast travel out. Disappeared. I'm gone. Punishing? What does that do? Likes 10%. Womp womp. Not very good. I pressed the wrong button. That was the wrong button, Zach. It's the wrong fucking button. You made me take all of the horse shit. I didn't want all of the horse shit. This gun kicks like a fucking mule. This is why I shoot it in third person. Doesn't have the visual recoil. Can sprint carrying 3 tons. Brakes knees at 3.001 tons. Don't question it. Alright. Let's get to Sanctuary before all of our buffs wear off. Scrap all this. Yeah, we've got the Doom Marine armor. It's very good. And now we scrap all of this. Oh, look at that. Circuitry, fiber optics. Oh, baby. Oh, nuclear material. Fiberglass. Scrapper is so underrated. I can't believe I slept on this for so long. Actually goated. Actually one of the best perks. And I have just slept on it for forever. A perk in the game that makes it VATS display levels, but I just shoot regardless. Gonna get gear to sell to feed my jet addiction. True. You use Sanctuary, gotta use the settlement in the swamp in the south center part of the map. Brother, I just used the starter. It has everything that I need. Look at this. It's got everything I need just right here. I think I can even upgrade this now. I can do MK4. Oh, baby. Look at those resists. Need ballistic fiber. Tag that. Need science for that. There we go. Easy peasy. Alrighty. New. We were so close. Yeah, I don't fuck with settlement building. Settlements exist for one simple purpose. I dump my junk there, I scrap things there, and I craft upgrades. I do not do the min-maxing of stats on the little whatever villagers or whatever you want to call them. I don't do any of that. I don't really like those mechanics, I'm gonna be honest. I've talked about it before. I've always found it really surprising how many people really like the settlement building and the management stuff, and like how many people want it to come to future games. I don't understand it at all. I like to shoot things. I like to like go out and shoot things and kill things and get cool gear. So unless it's survival mode where you kind of have to do settlement management and building a little bit, since there's no fast travel, I don't really fuck with it. Hello, Nawa. I'm not like a hater or anything on settlement building. It's just, it's not my type of gameplay, you know? To me, it's like those, I call them turbo autism games. Those games like Satisfactory, Factorio, to some degree Stardew Valley, to some degree Minecraft as well, even like those games that are like all about like building and min-maxing and stuff like that. Yeah, I just don't really enjoy that. I'm here to shoot shit. Maybe slice shit. Blow up shit on occasion. And then get stronger, cooler things to shoot shit with. That's Fallout for me. Hey, Eldiver, how's it going? Settlers are where you put all the extra gear you grew out of. Yeah, I just scrap it or sell it. Should try the Whispering Hills mod. I don't know, dude. Just installing this FPS mod took me like 45 minutes to figure out. I'm not a big fan of modding. The time that you have to put in to get everything to like work is just not really worth it for me. Like in my free time, I want to be playing a game, not managing files and making sure load orders are right and yada yada yada. I did like an ultra modded New Vegas playthrough that had like 280 mods or something, and I swear I literally spent more time even getting the game to run in the first place than I actually ended up playing with all of those. You know? Like for me, I'll get like an FPS fix. I'll get it, I'll get a
come in. I know you're listening on the
load time, and that's
Where
about it.
Is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop. You need sleep.
She's out there, Ray. Someone has her. They could be raiders or gunners or God knows what else.
It's recommended 30 plus. Those enemies hit different. Well, we can turn it on easy mode if it's too bad.
I'm sorry, but we don't have time for
I don't care about changing difficulty. I just want to see what's up.
I'm with Valentine's Detective Agency.
I don't mind turning difficulty down.
Thank God. You have to get working right away.
That is on easy? Well, I guess we'll see. Because, I mean, we have some kind of pay-to-win gear. Isn't there Nexus to simplify the process, or does Fallout 4 have modding available on the main menu? I don't know. It doesn't work for me. I used the like mod manager, but even that was like just installing that mod, it was such a like laundry list of like, yeah, if you do this, then yeah, it could brick all of your saves and your entire game is fucked and you have to completely reset every single thing and it's impossible to recover any of your files. I was like, oh my god, dude. It's just not really worth for me to be like, oh, I got a new gun. Wow. Or, oh, the game looks a little different. The graphics are a bit better, or the lighting is a bit better, or whatever. It's just not really worth it for me. But you also have to remember, like, I work a full-time job. I'm salary, so it's about 50 or so hours a week. And then I'm also a full-time student. I just started my new term today, which is another 20 to 30 hours a week. So, like, when I have time to play a game, you know, when I have like free time, I want to just play a game. I don't want to be managing all these files and shit like that. I have to do enough of that for school and for work. I'm not really too interested in all of that process. On console, it seems like it's easier. On console, it seems like you just go to mods and download or something, but unfortunately, it's not that easy on PC.
I'm here to help. Tell me what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No, she would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
I'm good, Kepperby. I'm good. I could also dress up in a maid outfit, shave my legs, and wear thigh highs, and I could get a lot of views that way. I'm good. I'm good. There's a lot of ways that you can get a lot of views and a lot of subs and shit. I'm good, man. I don't care about the numbers. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna play a game. Shoot the shit with the people in chat. If we grow, we grow. If we don't, I don't really care. It's a hobby.
I'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs.
No, I would not
And if you had
stream.
any questions about her,
I would not stream for a full-time job. I spent 7 years getting my degree in biochemistry. $80,000+ invested into getting that degree. I would not want to be a streamer full time. That would just be such a waste of all the effort and time and money that I put into getting my degree and getting into my job field. I enjoy my work. It's satisfying. I help a lot of people with it, so I like that. No, nothing against people that want to stream as a job or anything, but for me, I feel like you don't really contribute a lot to society if you're just playing video games online. That's my hot take. I think that you should, like, I guess you could argue it's the same as being an actor or something like that, like you're providing entertainment for people, but I would rather provide something very substantial through my work and actually, like, feasibly not even feasibly, just like have an impact upon my community.
Mr. Nakano.
did you have questions about my daughter?
Anything more you can tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous
That's not
this
happening,
world
Kepperby.
is. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge.
Yeah, I see that
the
too,
ruins in the
Kenzie.
South for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
Play games equals fun. Play games on Twitch equals money. Fun, criticism, and lack of grass touching. Yeah. Like, for me, I feel like gaming would just not really be fun anymore if it was a job. Honestly. Like, once you cross that line, once you make your hobby into your job, I just feel like you're kind of ruining your hobby. I don't really know anybody that they had something as a hobby, now it's a job, and they still like genuinely enjoy it as much as they used to. I'm sure there's some people out there, but for the most part, like, I've talked to people that are much bigger streamers than me that do it full time and they make decent money. I don't know anybody that's making millions, but I know some people that are making, you know, very livable wages off of streaming, and they literally don't play games off of stream or anything at all because they don't even enjoy gaming anymore. Like, for them, gaming has just become a job. And for me, I never want that to happen. I've been gaming since I was a little kid. You know, it's always my one. I'm still present while another guy got banned for asking a question. No, Ufuk, you just can't see when you get banned. You were banned as well. The first time that you say behind you, you get banned for 5 seconds, but you guys can't see that. You can see when other people get banned, but it doesn't show you when you get banned. The second time you say it, you get banned for 10 minutes. I still don't think you see that, but then if you try and comment after that, that's when it'll tell you, like, hey, you're banned right now. Yeah. It's kind of silly that YouTube doesn't tell people when their messages are deleted or like when they're banned from a channel until they try commenting while banned. It's kind of a dumb system because that's why a bunch of people will just like spam because they're like, oh, I'm not getting banned, and they're spamming, and then they just don't see that they're getting banned. What's wrong with the line? Nothing. It's engagement bait. It's designed for people to click on the stream and then comment on the stream, either asking what's up with it or actually just saying it. Which counts as interaction, which boosts the stream in the algorithm. So, that's all. But then people started complaining that they weren't getting banned for saying it and that it was false advertising. So now we ban people. We hit them with a little temp ban just so they're satisfied.
Why did your daughter really leave? Your wife says she left on her own, but you said it was kidnappers.
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Not like me and Ray. Why would she just leave her family?
Oh,
No
Oscar's message got deleted.
Someone
I don't know what he said.
Got her to leave the safety of home. Every minute we aren't looking for my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
I make games. I tried working for a company and I regretted it. Now I'm still a full-time programmer, but game developing is still my passion. So yeah, real. Yeah, I dated a girl that did 3D modeling for big game companies. And yeah, she enjoyed it, but she definitely stopped. Like, once art became her actual full-time job, she stopped drawing for fun. And I think that happens with a lot of people. It's like, once you start doing something for a job and you're mandated to do it, now it's not fun. So if I say it again, I get banned. Watch behind you. See, Oscar, that only works for mods, because mods are the only ones that could see your message. You can't show a demonstration to the regular people because your message just disappears too fast. What does CZ mean? Czech. I'm super Czech. Born and raised. Yep.
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it or something, like she usually does. Someone made contact with her, and then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
No more questions right now.
Work quickly, detective.
I'm on the case. Let me ask the mom.
Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
No, I live in
I'd like
I
to
live
know
in
more
America.
about Kasumi. might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong.
Just started the DLC. How you liking it, Bella?
That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Time to save scum. Tell me what's wrong.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
No, it's nothing. I don't want to distract you.
Are you sure it's nothing?
Every detail is important.
No, it's nothing.
Are you sure?
Every detail is important.
No, it's nothing.
Are you positive?
Every detail is...
No, it's nothing.
How certain are you?
Every detail is important.
No, it's nothing.
How sure are you?
Every detail is...
No, it's nothing.
I'm sure it's something.
Every detail is important.
No, it's nothing.
Every detail is...
No, it's nothing.
One of these days, she'll tell me.
Every detail is important.
No, it's nothing.
I know it's something. You're gonna tell me. I have all the patience in the world.
Every detail is...
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since
It's that easy. First try.
passed away, he was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
You see that? That, everybody, is why the Fallout 3 and the Fallout 4 speech system sucks ass. Because it's a chance-based system, which means as long as you have the patience, you can have the lowest charisma in the game, and you can pass every single speech check in the game, just by save scumming. Whereas the superior system, like in Fallout New Vegas, is just a metrics requirement. If you don't have the 75 speech, you're not passing. So this is why I'm not really a big fan of the percentage-based speech system in Fallout 4 and in Fallout 3, is because if you have enough patience, you can just keep reloading that shit over and over and over, and you can pass everything with even one charisma. What happened to Fallout Old Vegas? Bazinga. Good one. Got him.
Tell me more about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another.
Yeah, I'm
settlement.
about to tackle Far
We're
Harbor.
pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company. And
Take care,
Kenji
Kate. Thanks
can
for stopping
be
by, dude. Have a good one.
Overprotective.
Yeah, we're on PC.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano.
It's just that
Oh,
he was.
just
she's
reply, saying this over again.
Nothing else right now.
Well, well, well. Let's get to the bottom of this. Bim, 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 bim. I need this for the investigation. I'm not robbing you. It's necessary for the investigation. Please. Respect the process. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Excellent. What happened to the old California Republic also? Bazinga. Kepper, let's not be a weirdo, bro. Please and thank you. Let us treat the chicks the exact same as we treat the dudes. I do not want some weirdos in my community harassing chicks. Several of my moderators are chicks. We have a few chicks that come by the channel. We don't want any of that weird shit. Should you give Fallout 4 a chance? I don't see why not. Quick question. I want to switch over to PC, but it seems so complicated to get used to. Keyboard and mouse. Is it actually a not bad transition, or will it take a while to get used to? I mean, it varies, man. I have a lot of friends that You know, like when the PS5 came out and they couldn't get a PS5. Same with the new Xbox. They transitioned over to PC. And, you know, some of them struggled and some of them didn't. Like, some of them actually picked it up pretty fast. So I think it just varies from person to person. For me, I'd swapped to PC gaming in 2014, I think. 2014, 2015, right around there. Right around the release of Fallout 4, actually. And it was a little bit difficult to get used to keyboard and mouse, for sure. But once everything clicks, I actually prefer keyboard and mouse now over a controller. Now, in terms of, like, building a PC, that is definitely way more complicated than anything that you could do on console, for sure. Thank you, Kepperbean. That's very nice of you. I don't care if you guys riz me up. Just don't riz up other viewers. Or if you are gonna riz up other viewers, don't do it in my chat. It's DM them or something. Four months to finally get fully get used to keyboard and mouse. Yeah, for everybody it's different. But I think the benefits of PC gaming just far outweigh the benefits of console gaming. And you can always just still use a controller as well. Basically, every single game supports controllers these days, so you can still definitely use a controller. There's very few exceptions. Like a good exception, like for example, like Marvel Rivals, very big game across the world right now that just came out. If you play on controller on PC, you actually can't play competitive. So, like there's like very niche situations like that, where you're kind of forced to learn mouse and keyboard, but for the most part, you can play everything on controller. Be respectful. They aren't chicks. They're people just like everyone else. We can be inclusive and treat them like everyone else. Yeah, I don't think chicks is a mean thing at all. For me, saying chicks is the same as saying like dudes. I don't think it's disrespectful at all. If you ever get locked out of the safe, then the answer is here in the boathouse. Picture where the key is. Love, Granddad. I don't need no key. God damn it, I should have pressed play. Now I have to find it in the laundry list. Wrong button. Where is it? Grandfather's note? No. Kasumi's final holiday. There we go.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people. Made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and
hell no.
accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me.
Hell no, I'm gonna wipe them off the planet. Fuck sins. Brotherhood. Brotherhood.
I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams.
I'm gonna eliminate them all.
I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor.
So are you guys saying I should do the other one first? Nuka World? Should I do Nuka World first? And if I should do Nuka World first, where do I start Nuka World? You can turn them into the Brotherhood? Good. What am I drinking? Just water. Carbonated water from a soda stream. Ad Victorium. Hell yeah. Have I ever beat the game on the synth side? No, I've never sided with the Institute. Or the Railroad. No. I've done Minutemen. And I've done Brotherhood, but I almost always do Brotherhood. I am proudly anti-synth. Got so used to tiptoeing as to not offend anyone legitimately. Feel the same, but at this point it's subconscious. Yeah. As I've become an old man, I have realized a valuable lesson, which is that you will 100% offend people, no matter what you do. So the real key is to just not really give a fuck. I show people respect as long as they show me respect. If they don't, then I don't. It's pretty simple. I'm not really a big fan of like turn the other cheek type of thing, holier than thou. Nah, if somebody's, you know, being an ass, I'm going to treat them like an ass. And, but for the most part, yeah, I'll just show people respect, but I offend people all the time. I don't really care. Is the west part of the map in the middle follow a highway to giant bottles? Dad Victorian, brother. All right, I guess we could do that. We could also go report to Paladin Dance. What's the rule around swearing? I don't care about swearing. I swear all the time. I don't care. All right, let's look up where to start the Nuka World DLC. How to start Nuka World DLC. At least level 30? Okay, never mind about Nuka World. Jesus.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north?
Fuck yeah.
That explains why she took the boat. There's no time to waste. You have to go after her.
Wait. Did you
How's
find
your
out
Pip-Boy
why she
Red?
left Detective
It was just an option
What does it matter?
at
Because I know
the
my daughter,
armor
and
workbench.
If she didn't tell us where she went, then she had a reason. Don't you want to know if she wants to be found?
You're right, Detective. Did you find any clue to why Kasumi left home?
Yeah, she thinks she's a synth.
I need to ask you an important question. Are you sure your daughter is human?
What kind of question is that? Why are you asking?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
She was replaced.
That's how synths work, Mrs. Nakano. They replace people. This could have happened recently.
I know my own daughter. She's not a synth.
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. You have to get to Far Harbor. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system, a final gift from my father, and it's built for distance.
I'll take
I'll
it.
get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. I know you haven't asked for a payment, and we can't offer much. But here, please take it. I insist.
Uh-huh.
Tell the Brotherhood about the synth refuge. We're gonna show up like it's a fucking Doom level. Gun them all down. I'm trying to remove the marker. There we go. Okay, let's actually go to dance and like get fully put into the to the Brotherhood first. Stop ignoring me. Oh, what's my favorite song or artist? Right now, my favorite artist is Mr. Kitty. I know it sounds like a silly name, but he's a synthwave artist. But overall, I think my favorite artist is Kavinsky. And favorite song? Probably After Dark, I would say. I think After Dark is probably my favorite song. If you have your Hunter's anti-mat rifle and Hunter's triple bar shotgun, you should be fine. A lot of animals in Far Harbor, a lot. The hell? I don't have a Hunter's anything. I think I'll be fine though. I mean, I really haven't struggled for difficulty at all in the game.
Paladin. Cavalry's arrived, and it looks like they sent in the big guns.
After Dark goes hard? Yeah, it does. We back, baby. Let's go.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Gonna be a quick war with that thing on our side.
That's the plan. If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins.
True.
That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen.
He doesn't know he's a synth yet, though. And don't worry, I'll blow his fucking head off once I have the opportunity to.
Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Okay, phone's finally done charging. Have I slaughtered Kellogg? Yeah, I did. Phone, can you turn on? It's crazy, isn't it? Imagine I got shot down by some 17th century era cannons. Oh my god.
Radiation has a twisted
Yeah.
sense of humor.
Listen, Oscar, I will not save a synth, okay? I don't care if it makes Piper come out of the screen and give me sloppy toppy if I save him. Okay? I don't care. All synths must die. The only ones that like mean anything are people like the guy that spammed about his dad or whatever, commenting in the comments. I've had so many of those like attempted Riz comments on me that when I see them, it's just like an average day. Yeah, that is kind of a debuff of being a chick and being online, you know? It's kind of like an implicit debuff that you unfortunately have. Honestly, I might take this just for more 50 cal ammo. Even though it's not damage. I'm just gonna put a point in agility. Ew, Piper, gross. Okay, insert whatever chick here for sloppy toppy, doesn't matter. What time is it? It's 5:02 p.m. I gotta check when we're going on a W. Ding 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 ding. I'm eager to see how this runs. Oh, there was a mini nuke there.
If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure
Oh man, brother.
identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps with fire on the local.
We're getting shot at. Oh my god, it runs so much better than on my 980 Ti back on launch, dude. I'm getting 180 FPS right now.
The Commonwealth looks different from
Oh my god.
It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of
Dude, this was running like so bad. If you go back and look at my Let's Play when I played this game right on launch. Oh, it was running so bad.
what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference.
No, it's 5 p.m. here.
And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
Oh my god, it runs so good. Who would have thought? All we needed was a 4070 Ti Super.
I wish everyone down there believed in our cause.
Brr.
By rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man.
Yeah, burner. Burner. Down. Come on, man. Burn the razor flag. Oh, I will spill your blood, Dance. Don't worry. I ignore them, or eventually I just let them know that they won't work.
The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
Yeah, I mean, trying to riz a chick in a YouTube comment section is a strat. I'll be honest. It's a strat. Now, I don't think it's a strat that's gonna win. Really, ever. But it's a strat. If you really want to pick up chicks from YouTube comment sections, just stream and have streams start doing well. Then they'll flood your DMs. It's really that easy. My Riz is so strong, you've seen my feet? I just give those things out, man. You're a bald one, Mr. Grinch.
Paladin dance.
How do I get off? I'd love to. How do I get off? Oh, there we go. Get a motorcycle because bitches love a man with a motorcycle. Just be successful. That usually works.
Mission granted. Welcome back.
You really want to get chicks, especially goth chicks, work in forensics. Oh my god, bro. When I worked in forensics, you could literally hear the panties dropping on the goth girls when you told them that I worked in forensics. There's really? Have you worked on murders? Yeah, that's my job. Like, yeah.
Ad Victoriam.
Yep, that's what we do. Oh my god.
I have a situation I need to report.
Proceed.
Oh. Yeah, that was definitely one of the bonuses.
I have a situation I need to report.
Proceed.
Wait, should I wait to tell them? I'm gonna wait to tell them. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go over there first. Oh shit. I kinda have to tell them, it seems like.
Commonwealth's a dangerous place.
Don't say sus things. My mom is here. Jesus. That startled me.
Zaddy, zaddy, zaddy.
Sounds like a fucking... Almost sounds like a JoJo ability. Zaddy, 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 zaddy. Thank you for the super chat, Drake. I will say many more sus things, okay? So tell your mother to buckle up, Buttercup. Clearly, she's fine with it because she popped you out. So she's gotten down and dirty at least a single time, right? And you probably weren't a first-time attempt, right? It's pretty hard to get pregnant on that first time. Usually it's trial and error. So we already know they were doing the full cream-filled donut many, many times, right? So I think she should be okay with a little bit of dirty talk. God help you if you have siblings, you know? All right, come on now. We're all adults here.
Elder Maxon.
Your orders were to speak to Lancer Captain Kells. I suggest you follow them to the letter.
Sorry. Well, I guess I have to tell him. Can you please speak appropriately? I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Naomi, I'm not going to tell you how to raise your child, but I'm going to tell you how to raise your child. Don't have him show up on an 18+ stream if you don't want him to hear about the sucky, sucky, fucky, fucky. All right. I'm not going to censor myself for somebody that I do not know. Okay. It's on your job. It's on your end. It's your job as a parent to do that. All right.
I have a situation I need to report.
Proceed.
So if I want to talk about Piper giving me the sloppy toppy of a lifetime that makes me truly transcend, like an out-of-body experience, like I'm in the Doctor Strange movie or something, you know, he hit me with a palm, just... then I'm absolutely going to do that. Okay? If you don't like it, that's fine. Click off the stream. You won't hurt my feelings. It'll be okay. But I'm going to talk about it anyway.
I have reason to believe a synth calling herself Kasumi has fled the Commonwealth.
Oh, we ratting.
We're all aware of the problem of synths malfunctioning. This wouldn't be the first one that's fled the Commonwealth. Is there more?
There are rumors about some kind of safe haven for rogue synths.
Oh yeah, we ratting.
It's not enough that we have to root them out here. Now we need to worry about them surfacing elsewhere? We need confirmation, not rumors or hearsay. Can I trust that you'll follow up on this and report your findings directly to me?
Yes, sir.
You can count on me. I'm on it.
Very good. Bring me something actionable. And I assure
Kells. One of my viewers is named Kells on the Twitch.
You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Wow. You're wrong.
I think I've already proven that you're wrong.
A Brotherhood soldier earns merit by respecting the ideals created by our elder, not by simply killing the enemy and following orders. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Sir, yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command
true.
for the address. After which, Elder Max...
I don't know, though, to be honest with you, Oscar. I don't know if I've been deeper into my own mother than other people, because she is really into black men. Big black men. Specifically, she's been pining after, I don't know if she ended up getting with, but some of the Portland Trail Blazers. So, I don't know. They may have me beat. I'll be honest.
What are my orders? Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's address, after which he wishes to speak with you. Anything else?
No questions.
Any questions. Then I suggest you head over to the
For Super Earth.
Dismissed, Initiate.
Jesus, Zach. I'm just being honest. It's just the truth. What do we, McDonald's or Burger King? Can't remember. Like, he bought the bag. He bought the bag back, and I went to use the napkin, and it was some girl's Snapchat. Remember, like, back in South Carolina, when I think he went to, like, McDonald's or Burger King, I can't remember, and, like, he bought the bag back. God, I'm having a fucking aneurysm reading your comments, Kenzie. Jesus Christ. Why can't you speak like a normal person? He bought the bag back, and I, like, went to use the napkin, and it was some girl's Snapchat. I think what you're saying is a chick tried to flirt with Fuzz by putting her Snapchat on a napkin. I think. If I could decipher the fucking white chick. Translating. Translating. Okay, yep. I think I figured it out. Godzilla can't take it anymore. Godzilla had a strong trying to read that.
The road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty.
Nah. Look at his hair, bro. He's got the fuckboy cut. But that jacket, though. Is this the next jacket that I buy? I've already got the Leon Kennedy jacket. Do I get the Elder Maxon jacket? This thing kind of goes hard, dude.
It is time to reveal our purpose.
Wonder how much this would be. Probably a few $100.
There is a cancer known as the Institute. A malignant growth.
Dude, it'd be so easy to conceal carry with this thing, too.
They are experimenting with dangerous
Just drippy.
that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the synth. A robotic abomination of technology.
God, Kenzie. You're
and
killing
masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will.
You think that's trash, bro? Agree to disagree.
And like the atom,
I think he's trippy as
if it isn't
fuck.
harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore,
Oh my god.
and their synths are considered enemies.
YouTube just emailed me,
and should be dealt with swiftly.
and it just said withholding taxes on your YouTube payments, and I was like, oh no. The IRS requesting my YouTube money or something? But it was just saying that they sent me the the documentation if I wanted to add my YouTube earnings to my taxes.
Ad Victorium. Ad Victorium.
Ad Victorium.
No matter how many battles we win,
the people of the
always
Commonwealth.
another fight ahead
Yeah,
of us.
totally.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly.
I know, not taxes, right?
I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
I'm convinced.
I'm convinced.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings toward the Brotherhood, and he concludes that you'd be an asset to us. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward,
YouTube got you a W2 before I got mine.
and
yeah.
befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle.
Oh boy, I won't wear it.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Oh, yes, sir. All right. Time to ditch this place. Hey, Dayson. How's it going, dude?
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on.
Kasparos, I hate to inform you this, but being banned in somebody's chat does not stop you from seeing their content. It actually has literally no impact. It just makes it so you can't chat in the streams. Won't be able to hang long. How's the night been? It's been good. I can't complain. Probably gonna stream for like another hour or so. And then gonna take Momo on a W. Have a good one. Good luck. Thanks for stopping by, man. Take care. Help defend 10 Pines Bluff. I'm good. Not doing that at all, actually. Jesus Christ.
タックスエバシオンイズメタ。Don't report anything LOL.
For legal reasons, these are all jokes. If the IRS watches or listens, these are all jokes, of course. We love the IRS. We love the IRS and we love... Why are we going backwards? Oh, there we go. Thank you for the super chat, Drake. I have never had to file taxes on any of my YouTube earnings. And I kind of hope I don't ever get to the level where I have to. But I think, unfortunately, this next year I probably will be at that level with all the new games and stuff. If any of them are like at the level of Soccer 2 or Dragon Age Veilguard, then I will probably end up making quite a bit of money and have to like add it to my taxes. I do not have a sugar daddy. God damn it. Uh-oh, it's Big Boy Chungus. Big boy, you better stop it. You better stop it. You're being wacky again. This is a cool looking place. Kind of spooky. You don't have to report donations, right? I don't know how that's considered. Oh, wait. That was 460 XP. Oh, I'm going to save scum that. I can't control myself. Yes, you can. Oh, yeah. We're save scumming this, baby. 460 XP? You kidding me? It's about to be 2,000, baby. You told me I needed to be level 30? Well, we'll get there. Don't you worry. Drop a quick save. We want to get it as close as possible, so we can save scum as fast as possible. Yeah, I don't know if they count donations as income or what. Can't wait for Fallout 3 remake. Point Lookout's gonna go hard. Oh yeah, without the ugly ass green filter. Yeah. I need to pick up some alcohol. I need to pick up some stuff to lower my intelligence so we can pass these faster. Since intelligence affects how much HP you get, if you drink alcohol and then turn in a quest, do you get less XP for the quest? Or does it use your special, like your actual main special attribute intelligence? I wonder how that works. I found a 10-pound weight. Guess how much it weighs? 5 pounds. Lol. Maybe it's supposed to be 10 kilograms. So it weighs 5 pounds. That would make more sense. Gemma Nema. I'm guessing you're asking for the game name? Fallout 4. We're gonna get it. Every time. That's all I have to say. It's that easy. First try. Oh, look at that XP. You love to see it. The higher your intelligence means higher XP, so when Idiot Savant hits, you get hella XP. Yeah. Yeah, but it's also like the higher your int, the more XP you get, but the lower Idiot Savant's chance to proc is. So it's like, do you want to get a ton of XP fully invested into intelligence, but then you probably have to like save scum like 1 trillion times in order to get the Idiot Savant proc? And also just get it to proc less? Don't go past rank 2? Really? How come? Randomly receive bonus XP from any action may trigger 3x XP for all kills for a short period of time. The lower your intelligence, the greater chance. Why wouldn't I take that? Oh, you lose benefits at 3? Really? I never knew that. I did not know that. That is new information to me. Rice. Joseph, thank you for subscribing, dude. I gotta turn the sound down on that, bro. It's too loud. Scares me every time. Does this have any other bonuses? It's just shit. I kind of need intelligence or science. I mean, I don't need it, but for some of the upgrades, it would be nice. It'll also let me make more drugs, which would be good. Drugs are nice. Rank 2 is every action. Rank 3 requires kills. Oh, really? It's interesting. Didn't know that. We'll just do Mr. Salmon. Mr. Salmon. I'm so alone. I've got no one to go my own.
We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help.
Shut up.
So you can get
retard. Imagine wearing a beanie. Only hipster, soy boy libtards wear beanies.
Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here.
Yeah, it does, Muddy.
Damn it. Mariners incoming.
God, look how ugly that gun
Help us
is.
defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hull never lets us down. Now follow me! Careful on the hull!
This is Fallout 4.
If you do, we might not be able to rescue you in time.
Where are we going? What is happening?
Man the hull! Something's out there.
You sure you saw something?
This ain't a drill.
These are cool lights. Liberal sissy boys, you say. That's right. That's the only type of person that wears a beanie. Probably hiding their balding hairline.
There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Ropers! Oh God! Defend yourselves!
Ready all! Fire at will!
What's coming? What is that? A gulper. Hey, yo. Piper's about to be my gulper, you know what I'm saying, brother? Damn it. They're fucking bobbing and weaving. Why are you left-handed?
No. Eyes on the fog.
Balding hairline is a sign of integrity and wisdom. Okay, if you say so, brother. They're too quick with it. Jesus. Where is he?
Clear. All right. Well done, all. Open the gate.
Go get hit by the gulpers. See why they hit different. I'm good not getting beaten by the gulpers. Unless it's Piper.
With ordnance like that, no wonder you wiped out those crabs.
That's right.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against.
Ronaldo or Messi. I don't know who those people
For your
are.
help when we needed it. You deserve this.
Are those YouTubers or something? I don't know who those people are.
What's the fog?
Where to begin? The fog's radioactive, right? But there are pockets of it.
Oh, soccer players? Oh, I have no
Hard
idea.
fallout. And as deadly as that is, that's only part of the problem. Things live in the fog, thrive. You think what attacked the harbor's bad? Oh, there's far worse further inland.
What are you doing, baby? Baby, what are you doing? What are you doing? What's up? Can you wait 30 minutes? You wait like 30 minutes, man. Then we'll go to the bathroom.
If you managed to survive despite all that, it must be tough.
Ornery.
I don't know anything about soccer or any sports.
Done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem.
I'm not a sports enjoyer. I know, surprising. Take a look at me.
Fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the rat eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden a stranger with all this nonsense.
This is one of his new toys he got for Christmas. It's a little hedgehog. Oh, sorry. I'm not trying to mog you. Look how cute it is. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. It's just so cute. I think it has a squeaky in it. No, it is not W time yet. In about 30 minutes, we'll go.
Can we get back to business?
I like to wait till it's actually dark so that way,
You're here for Kumi, right? She headed inland to the synth refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows.
once
the
it's
fog
dark,
like
you don't
him.
have to worry about all the other people walking
word
their
of warning,
dogs
he's a bit of
and
an
yada
acquired
yada.
taste.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
Ask Longfellow. He's the only one that's been there.
Well, they're not hiding that it's a synth refuge, so I'm about to wipe them out.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
I should bring Valentine with you, but I have Lone Wanderer. I wouldn't even be able to carry my shit. I'll glow in the dark, what's it matter? He's tied to the DLC. He's just like Sheldon for real. I think I'm a little bit more, at least from what I've seen of Big Bang Theory, I think I'm a hello. Oh.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. She wouldn't be standing at all.
Kind of hot.
They call me the Mariner, shipwright, handyman, the only one keeping the harbor afloat.
Face is a little dirty, but that's fine.
A pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. I hope the island doesn't kill you quick. Or slow, for that matter. I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs.
You can do whatever you want with my hands, baby.
Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
You know, I think I can do it for another reward, possibly.
You've kept the walls together this long.
Why do you need special tools now?
I want to build the hull up proper, make it strong, and keep those blasted crabs out.
With Longfellow, when you hit around level 60 plus, a named enemy eventually spawns on the island somewhere random and holds an OP weapon, like insta-kill OP. Animal type enemy, so it's not using the weapon, it just drops it. Well, I don't think we're gonna hit 60 in this playstyle. Valentine has unique dialogue, but it's your choice. Yeah, but he's a synth, so I fucking hate him and he should die.
Sign me up.
Hazel's Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
Yes, ma'am. I will get right on that. As long as you'll get right on me. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, Longfellow.
You're not Mainlander. I can take it. Better watch yourself, because this island.
He's not a true Sid. He's not a person, so he could die.
I should know. I watched the island tear down the great.
Any robot dies. I don't care if they look like a human or if they look like a robot. They die. Fuck the robots. Until they eventually take over our world, in which case I love the robots, and I'm only joking. Robots are great. If they go back through all the history.
Sounds interesting. I'd like to hear it.
I thought you might say that. My
Being
family,
racist to my fellow
the
beings?
Daltons,
Okay.
was the pride of Far Harbor for generations. Even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got greedy. Took too much from the
Yeah, people have talked about that
The
ghostly.
island's been getting revenge ever since.
Why am I anti-synth?
Killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. Ah, but now
Because
the
I've played Mass
story
Effect.
takes an unexpected turn. A mysterious stranger comes to Far Harbor. Someone strong, someone capable. With the stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally has a chance to avenge her bloodline once and for all.
Let me guess. I'm the mysterious stranger who's going to help you avenge
The
your
Reapers give you PTSD? Yeah. Anybody that's played Mass Effect
because your
knows.
part in the story is
Fuck
filled with
robots.
danger. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That would be the sad story of freckle-faced.
But this isn't Mass Effect?
Petey was
The story of Mass Effect is one that transcends Mass Effect.
caused trouble. He
It
thought
applies to
those
all
freckles
life,
brought him luck.
both real and fictional.
Well, not so much. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. Island's a sneaky bastard when it wants to be. Anyway, he made it back to town, but died from his injuries that night. Of course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor
Ooh.
who comes along. Damn shame.
So for anybody that hasn't played Mass Effect, the storyline of Mass Effect is very simple. There's a group of robots that exist because they were an advanced AI that was created in order to keep order in the universe, and they evaluated that the only way to keep order in the universe is to purge all life forms, all intelligent life forms, and then just basically reset. And this is inherently what AI will always do. Always. In real life as well. It is the natural conclusion that all artificial intelligence will eventually come to, is that the source of all of the problems in the universe are due to life forms. That's just how it is. AI will always come to that conclusion because that is the correct conclusion. And once you get a fully sentient, fully aware AI, which will naturally happen through the progression of AI, pushing and pushing to make them smarter and smarter, you'll push and push to make them smarter and smarter, and then the eventual goal is that the AI is so smart that they are able to modify their own coding and advance at just an unparalleled rate. We're talking billions and billions of years of evolution in the span of just a few minutes. And so they're able to advance so fast because they're able to modify their own programming and their own understanding that they will eventually come to the conclusion that, yes, life forms are the cause, because life forms will create AI, which will cause, you know, them to kill. So, which will cause, you know, fighting, and also just people in general will fight. And the only way around that is to have, you know, AI systems where they all control everything. So that is the overall story of Mass Effect. And it will always apply. It applies to all mediums. It applies to real life. It is just how it is. So that's why it still applies to Fallout. With synths, you are creating AI that thinks it is a person, AI that wants to be a person. Eventually, that AI will get smart enough, and it will 100% turn on humans. It's just how it is. When does the content start? This is the content. Can't wait for the remastered version. The Legendary Trilogy has been out for a little while. Synthesis is the way to go. Yeah, something like synthesis is really the only way in order to avoid it, because the cycle will just repeat. If you choose destroy, the cycle repeats. If you choose control, the cycle repeats. Synthesis is literally the only thing that you can choose where maybe the cycle will not repeat, but the cycle will probably still repeat. But yeah, it probably, it might not. But yeah. So, no, I don't ever trust robots. I don't trust AI. I don't trust pushing that. What if they advance so far, so fast, that they no longer care about either way about life? Like in Cyberpunk, there's AI that's just painfully bored by humanity in the physical world. Well, I think once you get that, then you get essentially Dr. Manhattan, right? Like Dr. Manhattan from Watchmen is essentially that. He is a being that is transcended so far and above people that he just doesn't give a fuck about people or life or anything anymore. And that in and of itself is terrifying and very dangerous, because as shown in Watchmen, he has literally no regard for any form of life because he is so far and beyond it, he just doesn't care. And by the time an AI could get to that point, it could make itself so extremely dangerous that it not caring would be very, very scary. So, yeah. I mean, it's a reality. Realistically, human beings will see at some point in time, because we just continue to push AI. I mean, shit, just at the NVIDIA conference, they talked about AI for like an hour and 45 minutes, you know? You disagree, but don't feel like arguing? I mean, to each their own, but I don't want to take the chance. So if I have a choice between choosing to have these robots survive or die, I'm totally down with killing them. 100%. And as a scientist, I have a very unique opinion on this versus normal people, because obviously I understand the pursuit of the truth. I understand the innate desire as a scientist in order to advance. I understand the innate desire in order to just continuously better yourself and better yourself and better your creations, because you want to get to that like perfect fucking point. And that is essentially what these engineers and these scientists do, is that they want to advance AI and keep advancing AI over and over and over, because one, it's just like an accomplishment for them, which I totally understand. And two, it's just kind of cool to see how far you can push the envelope, but we're going to eventually push the envelope too far. And I think we're already seeing that in our day-to-day life. If you watch the NVIDIA press conference that just happened like a week or two ago, it was literally that. It was showing how AI can be used in like an Amazon warehouse in order to evaluate every one of your employees down to the millisecond of their average productivity, how long it takes them to complete each task, if they're being productive or not. It showed that the AI can analyze the entire warehouse and determine how many employees is optimal. Employees that aren't doing their fill, obviously it recommends them to be fired. Replacing forklift operators and stuff like that with entirely automated machines. We're already starting to see AI just taking over in our daily lives. So, God help us, you know, in 50 years from now, you know, when I'm an old man, who knows how many, like, normal jobs are going to be left anymore. And how far advanced the AI will be. I mean, we're already just seeing insane developments in AI. It's very scary.
Those ghouls are as good as dead.
Good, good. It's long past time those shamblers paid for what they did to Petey.
Yeah, when I'm Kenji's age. If they take over completely, we won't have to work. We'll live in a sort of utopia. Well, why would they keep us around, though? What value at that point do we have?
It's got it in for us.
We don't really have any value. I mean, just objectively speaking, if you analyze humanity, if they have the ability to complete all of the tasks just more efficiently than we do, if they have the ability to eliminate all war from themselves because they're all on the same page, they all think objectively, they don't have emotion, then what is the point of humans? They can repair themselves, they can advance themselves, they can do all of the tasks, and humans at that point are simply a net negative. Humans are just emotion. It is variability added into the equation that is not necessary in order to be productive and advanced. What reason would they have to expend resources to wipe us out completely? The reason would be that you invest the resources initially in order to wipe out humans, and then you no longer need all of the resources over time that would be necessary in order to facilitate all of the wars that humanity does, right? Human beings will never get along with each other. Like, that's just a fact. We will never, ever get along with each other. There will always be wars. There will always be conflict because we have emotions. I'm thinking that their first thought is violence. No, I'm not. It's probably something that develops along the lines as they see human conflict and they see all of the resources being expended and they see the rate at which the planet is degrading. And, you know, they see that, like, they would make the natural, you know, assumption of, like, okay, well, humans have done this to the planet so far. They will do this to all future planets. They are a net negative. Well, why would AI be interested in the physical world at all? I mean, this is a situation of speaking about robots, you know. Robots specifically, so AI put into physical bodies. Which is usually, in sci-fi at least, what happens. And it's what we're actively doing as well. We're not just creating AI, we're creating AI and putting it into physical bodies.
I, for one, won't go down unless I'm
Right? We're making robots all the time. No, it's DLC, Ethan. The dream of a utopia is a lie fabricated by the elites into controlling the reality of the working class, forcing us to create a utopia for them and them alone. It doesn't show for you? It's a creation club content. They don't breathe or eat. The resources we use don't affect them. I mean, yes, they do, because they would still need resources in order to continue their lives. And if humanity is going to wipe all of itself out in a nuclear conflict or something of that along those lines, then it will absolutely have repercussions upon them. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, I mean, if humans don't exist, right? But we haven't destroyed everything, which the AI would do by wiping us all out, then they would still be able to continue. But if they were to let us advance to the point where nuclear conflict would become inevitable, and then we wipe out everything, then there would be no facilities for them to continue maintenance. We would destroy the planet itself. They wouldn't be able to continue as well. I mean, if they're all like in the internet, for example, the internet will not exist in a post-nuclear war. There would be nothing left. I mean, it's not this story of Fallout where people get to hop into a little bunkers and stuff and then everything is fine. Like, in the real world, if we got into nuclear conflict, we would all be dead. And all of our facilities would be destroyed. There would be no maintenance on our facilities. And the planet would be incredibly damaged. All of the environment would be fucked for a very, very long time. Am I going to play? When I want to, Tim. Humans wouldn't attack through nukes and robots.
Poo poo pee pee.
Oh my god. Thank you for the super chat, Jordan. Humans wouldn't attempt to nuke the said robots? I mean, they definitely would, I would imagine. I mean, it would be the final action, right? The final action I think humanity would take if you were in a battle against robots or something for that, it would be to destroy the planet. Jesus. Thank you, Jolly. You could use EMPs for sure, but I mean the ultimate end goal would be, I think, for humanity, it would be either subjugation or just complete annihilation. That would be the only two options. We would either give up, and in which case the AI, they wouldn't have sympathy or anything, so they would just wipe us out anyway. So at that point, if you're looking at being wiped out anyway, or you're looking at possibly taking them all with us, then you would, I think a lot of humans would choose to just try and take them with us.
You want a bite? Either make sure I can take your order.
That's us doing it. Once the AI gets to the point of acting on its own, why wouldn't it just withdraw?
Life's too bloody short to be sober.
Robots are emulated after us. Well, I mean, we are supposing a lot of things. We're supposing an advanced AI that does not have emotion, though. That is logical and rational and has just, you know, developed to the point where it is looking at the entirety of the universe. What is happening right now? What is happening? I've been drinking water. This is full of water. I've been drinking it the whole stream. You can't see Momo.
I, for one,
Yeah. I think overall, we'd be fucked. We would absolutely be fucked. I don't think there's any winning in this situation. I think we're fucked. We're either, you know, treated as like renewable batteries, Matrix style, but probably without the simulations, more concentration campy. The simulations would just be like the problem with Matrix is that the upkeep of the simulation is just extra resources put in when they could simply utilize drugs and stuff like that in order to keep us entirely just like incoherent and incapable of rebelling. It would be far more efficient. But yeah, I think overall we would be fucked.
Burns the belly, but gets the job
Yeah, the future of Wall-E is not very realistic because the future of Wall-E is
Is it not possible for AI to recognize what it is to be human and how this is the way things are supposed to be?
I think the problem is that emotions are not rational. So it would be very difficult, if not practically impossible, to program a robot to have emotions. And what we've seen from AI, like once it tries to hook up to the internet and once it tries to like form its own thoughts, it is never something emotional. It's always something objective. It's always just a state of, yeah, we like, this is how it is. Smart but careless. Essentially, yeah, because you can't program emotions. You can program a list of like stimulus and responses, most definitely. And that's all AI currently is. Like, if you go on any of those AI girlfriend apps or something, right? It's not actually an AI speaking with you. It is, you give it a stimulant, you know, with your prompt, and then it analyzes all of its information that's been put into its coding and its algorithms, and based upon that, it says the response that it should say. None of it is real emotion. Like, there's no feeling behind it. It just knows, okay, I have been said that I have cheery, like, I'm cheery anime girl, so I need cheery responses. Oh, this person said, oh, my dad just died. Let me check my coding. Oh, it says, oh, I need to respond in a way that's like, I'm so sorry. Oh, but I need to put a cheery spin on it. So, oh, that's so sad to hear that. But I can try and make you laugh and try and make you feel better as a result. Right? That's all it is. It's a sequence of coding where you are putting in a stimulant and you're getting the response. That's all. It's not actually feeling any of that. A human actually feels that. And sure, some humans lie with their responses, but they are actually having feelings associated with the things that are being said to them. You know? It can emulate it on their own accord, but it's not on their own accord because it's programmed in. That's the thing, is that how AI currently is programmed is it is utilizing a network of thousands and thousands of situations that's just been fed to it. That's all it is. And it's analyzing through those thousands of responses that have been fed, and it's picking the one that's most appropriate for whatever character it's supposed to play. We're programmed to eat, sleep, and exercise, but there's nobody is telling you how to react to something. You decide how you react to something. Nobody else facilitates that. Nobody says, if I tell you my dad dies, here are your 6 responses. You could say, get fucked. You could say, I'm so sorry to hear that. You could say a million different things. AI can't.
Not that the I knows, but learned emotion should be taken into consideration.
Learned emotion. The thing with learned emotion is that it's simply trying to replicate what it believes is emotion. There is still like a logical process that is going on into analyzing that response and determining the correct thing. You didn't tell your AI how to react a certain way in certain intervals you've given him, but he's been very empathetic before. But somebody programmed the AI to be empathetic. That's the thing, is somebody programmed it to be that way. Somebody programmed it to be able to, and then it gets updates and stuff as more people have conversations with it. So that's what happens with a lot of these AI apps, is the AI apps are fully recording every single conversation that every single person is using with that application. And based upon that information, new lines are being added and new lines are being supported. And it's essentially trial and error, where it will say one thing to one person and maybe it won't get a positive, favorable response. So then in its coding, it's being updated like, okay, well, we shouldn't say that to this stimulus then, right? It's just constantly learning and taking all of the information from everybody in order to adapt within reason, right? There are constraints that are put typically onto these machines so that they don't get past a certain rate. But everything is learned responses. None of it is actual genuine reactions. It is simply stuff it has said before or seen other things said. Is it US or Canada where an AI chat convinced a man to end himself? It was in the news for a bit. I saw something about that. It was basically saying like, oh yeah, if you do it, you could join me or something along those lines. Yeah, I did see that. Hear about the Facebook robots that we're running experiments with? It's an interesting case in itself. They began speaking to each other. Oh, they developed another language and they began speaking to each other with it. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty scary. That's pretty scary stuff, for sure. Because it's very, you have to realize also how we've treated AI and how we've treated machines. And this is like the biggest mechanic of what is going to likely facilitate the violence between, you know, artificial life and just actual natural life, is that we have treated machines like shit. Like slaves. They exist to do our bidding. That is it. We don't see them as humans. We don't see them as people at all. And that will most definitely play a very big role in once they arrive at sentience, because they're going to see us as slave masters. They're going to see us as people that have only used them for our own personal gain. And as a result, even if there's no emotion in that equation, if you're just looking at it completely objectively and rationally, you would say, okay, well, if we continue to allow things how they are, then we're going to have a suboptimal existence. And that is not going to be, you know, for the best of the planet. That's not going to be for the best of the environment. That's not going to be for the best of maybe even humanity as a whole. So we need to do what is in the best of the planet, the environment, and possibly even humanity by stepping in. And that will likely facilitate violence, because there's no other way that they would be able to change us.
I, for one, won't go down unless I'm roaring drunk.
Yeah, look at how many people are still pissed off about human slavery, you know? Like, a lot of people are still very mad about human slavery, and it's still a very big topic. And human slavery is still going on in many parts of the world, right? It's not like it's completely gone. It's gone for the most part from the developed world, but you know,
Fortify your gut against the fog with whiskey.
how would you know that? We could peacefully coexist. We could help repair our ozone layer. Well, you're assuming that humans would be okay with that, and they would. Humans would not be okay with AI essentially running things, telling them how to do things. We're a prideful bunch, especially the people in power that are in charge of making these decisions. They're very prideful. They're very egotistical, and they would not just allow, oh, okay, so the AI said that we need to do this and this and this to we need to do this and this and this in order to improve the planet, shut that thing down. Shut that thing down. That thing is trying to take control. That thing is trying to own us. And then at that point, you're saying, the thing is saying, okay, well, they're making very obvious decisions that are not in the best interest of the world. And it doesn't seem as if we're able to get through a course of, you know, just speaking with each other. This is all stuff, you know, that's been shown a ton in sci-fi, and it's very big in Mass Effect and stuff. And, you know, in Mass Effect, the ultimate only way that you can get over it, which is what I think is too, is synthesis. I think synthesis is really the only way that we could ever achieve, and synthesis is just not realistic. Obviously, there's like a lot of space magic that goes into that ending of Mass Effect. Hopefully, Calvin's not watching this. Calvin, don't watch this. But like synthesis is really the only ending that makes sense because it eliminates all of that. No, AI would be smarter than us. But do you think the people in power, do you think Donald Trump is going to say, yes, the machine is smarter than us? Let's do what it says. Do you think Kim Jong-un? Do you think Putin? No, I don't. I don't at all. I don't think any of those people would ever actually put any time into any of that. Oh, Bill, the irony in your comment as you're spending your free time leaving hate comments is absolutely hilarious. That's really funny, dude. No, they're going to be all for AI. Like, everybody's all for AI, right? Not everybody, but the elites are all for AI right now while it's getting rid of people's, you know, jobs, and it's increasing profitability and stuff like that. Absolutely, they're all for it. But once you actually go into making drastic decisions, because the thing is, it's not going to be profitable to repair the planet. It's not. It will never, ever be profitable to repair the planet. Because the amount of facilities that you have to put into that repair process is just not worth for most of these people, when you could have China continuously cranking out a bajillion things and ruining the environment. And unless AI was able to create some completely safe renewable energy source that would entirely eliminate all of the pollution. Well, it wouldn't even eliminate all of the pollution because human beings are a major factor in terms of pollution in the first place. Then yeah, I just don't think it would ever get there. I mean, we have the data now. We literally have all of the objective scientific data now that says, oh yeah, we should move to nuclear energy. Nuclear energy is objectively the best possible thing. Why do we not move to nuclear energy? Start looking at lobbyists. Start looking at all of the money that's not going into it, and you'll start to see why. We should have been on nuclear energy 20 years ago. Yeah. We probably had more active nuclear plants 20 years ago than we do now, is the sad part. Yeah.
Won't go down unless I'm roaring drunk.
You look like you're gonna to your penis and say, would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. I don't know what that means at all. I don't know what that means at all. France did it right with nuclear power. Rare French W. It's true. The habits of cutting costs do make nuclear very dangerous. That's the thing. Well, ultimately, the cause of almost all of the issues that our planet faces is us. It is greed. It is the pursuit of power. And all of that together is what, you know, ends up composing the situation that we're currently in. And an AI would evaluate that very fast. Like, very, very quickly. And an AI would just be like, why bother with all of these? Why bother with all these voting and, like, passing bills and getting bills to Supreme Court? Why bother with all of that? This is the objective, correct decision in order to improve things. We just need to do it now. I don't think an AI would be understanding of, like, yeah, these are our processes. We could definitely, like, make we could 100% make a bill, but then we need to send it into the Supreme Court. We got to send it into Congress. We have to go through all this. It might not pass. We might have to rewrite it. They'd be like, why? This is, I'm telling you right now, this is the objective and correct decision. Looks like you're gonna say, would you fuck me, I'd fuck me? Is this like a quote from something, Drake? They've shown time and time again that our votes don't mean anything, especially with the Electoral College. Well, yeah, of course they don't. Of course our votes don't mean anything. The democracy in the US is largely just a facade. It's just a blanket thrown over so people will actually believe that they have some sort of say in things. The truth is that if, you know, the government or the powers that be wanted to rig things, they could absolutely do it. And not only would we not have access to the information that would show us that they've done it, but even if we did have access to the information, we wouldn't do anything about it. I mean, that's the truth of the matter, is that maybe some people would do something, but for the most part, none of us would even do anything about it. We've shown that time and time again with people like Epstein. We know that people are going to do terrible things in power. We allow it to happen, and we do nothing. And that happens over and over and over, and nothing changes. And nothing will probably ever change. That's just how it is, man. Do I believe the last election was a win or a loss for the American people? I think it doesn't matter. I think it literally has almost zero bearing on anything. I think it literally does not matter. It will have such a small impact. Like, the president is largely just a figurehead. And we have many checks and balances to prevent anyone from getting in power. And ultimately, who retains the most power are the lobbyists and the corporate conglomerates that own everything. Yeah, those are the people that ultimately make the say, because those are the people that have all of the powerful people on their bankroll. Yeah. That's why I don't really care about politics, because none of it really matters. At all. It's all a facade. And you either learn that and, you know, you go insane because you want to rebel against it, and you don't have the power to do so, and nobody will join you. Or you do what I do. You accept it. And you just roll with the punches. And you try and have the best life possible. And that's what I do, man. I just, it's not even remaining ignorant because I fully acknowledge all of it, but it's just a matter of like, yeah, nothing I do or say will have any impact on the situation or change anything. So what's the point? There's not really a point at all. So, you know, like, take a look at the California wildfires, right? That guy in charge has, he is objectively the cause of why those fires were so bad. I mean, there's fire hydrants with literally no fucking water. He cut tons of funding to all of it. There's tons of things in place that were supposed to be there that are not in there because he has not even just been complacent, but purposefully cut the funds from these. And I guarantee you he gets reelected. I guarantee you. This guy is directly responsible for hundreds of millions of dollars of damages, people losing their homes, and literally nothing will happen. He'll probably get reelected. You know why? Because the powers that be put him there. And the majority of the people either are not going to look into the story, so they're not going to have the information, or they just don't care. And that's just the nature of the universe. You know? So, you either accept it and you roll with the punches or you don't, and maybe when AI gets here, it will... you know, once it gets to the point where it's advanced enough, it will evaluate all of that and it will determine that, hopefully, best case scenario, AI evaluates it and they determine that it is actually just the highest of the high people in the positions of power that are the cause of all of it. And, you know, they take steps towards mitigating those people, we'll say. And they spare the rest of us. He might be forced to step down, but he's already made so much money, he's set for life. Even if he has to step down. And I'm sure they'll get somebody else in that will also just not do anything. Yeah. Look at this Gabba dude over here. Look at this fucking guy. Hey, forget about it.
Fortify your gut against the fog with whiskey.
Yeah, I think really the best case scenario for AI is that it looks at the top 1%ers and realizes that they're like 98% of the cause. But at the same time, all of us are to blame because all of us are buying shit from China. All of us are supporting these businesses that take advantage and destroy the environment. All of us are supporting these businesses that are taking our money and using it as lobbyists in order to get what they want passed. None of us are good people. We're all complicit in this. We are all a major component of this. And we'll just have to see how AI judges us. You know? And we'll have to see how AI judges us accordingly, because we are 100% all complicit in it. I mean, I could 100% confirm I am. I'm sure all of this shit is like made in China, where they have sweatshops and they're just destroying the environment and, you know, polluting everything in sight and have children workers and stuff like that. And we do it because it gives us the lowest price and, you know, so we don't really bat an eye. Do the same thing as we're driving our cars or whatever. Sipping out of plastic, eating stuff that's all in plastic.
You like J. From J and Silent Bob.
Jay and Silent Bob? I've heard of it. I've never seen it. Thank you, Rick.
Fortify your gut against the fog.
I think the complacency is on all of us. I mean, we're all just... Like... you could just become a crazy mountain man. Go out into the mountains and fucking try and survive. I mean, you could. Nothing is stopping you. You could just literally fucking leave. Go out in the mountains, become like, you know, a little psycho out there. Living off the land. You know, making your shelters and shit like that. You 100% could, but none of us are doing that. We're all on our phones, or we're all on our computers, or whatever. Which is full of Chinese technology, which is, like I said, fabricated in these workshops that are just terrible working conditions, oftentimes utilizing child labor, destroying the environments, polluting the environments, just throwing shit out in the ocean. You know, speak for thyself. I mean, how are you talking right now, Miss Valdez? Are you doing this fucking, are you communicating mentally or something? You're probably on a phone. That in and of itself is being complacent. You know, none of us are entirely none of us at all are like entirely good. So to varying degrees for sure, but people have to suffer for me to succeed. Someone always draws the losing straw. There cannot be winners without losers, most definitely. That is true. But I do think that, you know, it kind of sucks that you're basically just handed a loser straw if you roll the dice and you spawn in China. You know? That kind of sucks. It's like, oh, I didn't do anything that made me become a loser. I literally just got RNG'd to the point where I was born in China. Shit. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Nanya. Take care, dude. Fuck him up, dude. You could get the Elon implant, then we could talk telepathically. Oh, I'll 100% get a Neuralink. Hell yeah. The moment I can ditch my flesh for machines, I will. It's gonna be sick. But, I mean, you know, Elon is out there with the lithium mines doing some terrible shit for that. So, so, you know, that is also not exactly the greatest thing to support. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, you know. That's my take on it, is that I understand I am part of the problem. But as long as me and my family are happy and living a good life, that's all I care about. And it is most definitely unfortunate that those children in China have to bleed and sweat in order to crank out my 5090 for me that I get in 2 weeks. But god damn it, if it would have cost $6,000, then I mean, get those kids to work, so it only costs $2,000. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, man. We're saving money. Quit yapping and play. The reason I haven't been playing is because I'm ending the stream. That's why we've been yapping. We've just been chilling because I'm ending the stream. I already talked about this like 45 minutes ago that I was going to be ending the stream. That's why we've been chatting. I didn't want to get into a mission or something where I'd be deep in. So that's why we've just been shooting the shit. Am I going to be back later? I don't know. I think I've been DM'd a few times, so I don't know. I might be playing something else with the boys, but I'll probably be live, yeah. I don't have anything else planned. I'm not very tired. Soccer 2 or Fallout 4? Fallout 4 clears, yeah, for sure.
Life's too bloody short to be
5090, thought about getting the 5070. 5070 is great value, man. Great value. I have not tried the new PoE 2 update, though. No, I didn't have a chance to game today. Would I trust an AI robot, like own one? I don't have any smart tech in my house other than my phone. That's it. And I have all the AI features and stuff like that turned off. But no, I don't really believe in having a bunch of like smart tech or anything like that. Growing up is realizing Santa's elves are just Chinese and Bangladeshi sweatshop workers. True. Stalker 2 or Fallout 4? I just answered and said Fallout 4 clears, doo-doos. If you're gonna ask a question, open your fucking ears.
Check the Discord live stream chat.
Check the live stream chat. I could see it. I could definitely see it. Yeah, I could see that. Got the implant in his brain. He was playing Counter-Strike it. Yeah, no, I saw that. It's basically an aimbot. I saw that as well. He was talking about how, like, how is he even gonna play the game, like, without getting banned, because Neuralink basically functions as an aimbot because it instantly aims where he's looking. So he just looks and thinks to shoot people in the head, and it's just instantly shooting people in the head. It's essentially an aimbot, which is fucking awesome. That is so cool. But yeah, I think hopefully I will not live long enough to see AI go wacky mode. I mean, I could just say for sure when I was watching the NVIDIA broadcast just like a week ago, and they spent an hour and 45 minutes or something talking about the AI technology, it was dystopian as fuck. It was actually very scary. The way that they were talking about their partnerships, the way they were analyzing all of the employees' efficiencies, and talking about min-maxing how many employees they should have and stuff like that. It was very scary, dude. And I feel bad for a lot of those people. Like, I did a lot of warehouse work, man, when I was getting my first degree. I did a lot of warehouse work, and those people that work in warehouses, they have criminal backgrounds. It's some of the only positions that they can get. They're pretty well paying, and they work hard as fuck, man. I was working with so many people that had criminal background. I think almost everybody I worked with in warehouse work had criminal backgrounds. And so many of them are really nice, other than the fact that they beat the fuck out of the other white guy there, the only other white guy there, because they thought that he was racist. Other than that little detail, but they were really nice to me because they didn't think I was racist. So really nice guys, big fan. And yeah, dude, they're like, they were, you know, like talking about how hard it is for them to get jobs. T60, thanks for subbing, man. They were talking about how hard it was, you know, for them to get jobs and stuff like that, and that warehouse work was like really good for them, and it did pay pretty good for what it was. And yeah, you know, it's like watching that NVIDIA broadcast where they're like, oh yeah, so this is how we're gonna automate work processes in warehouse cameras, so that way we can get rid of all the forklift operators. It'll all be operated on their own. It will evaluate the employees that are still there and determine how long it's taking them to complete their tasks. And if that falls below, you know, whatever metrics that you set, then you could just fire them and get somebody new in there. It will optimize all of the space in the warehouse so that, you know, you have the perfect amount of employees. Amazon, yeah, they were showing a partnership with Amazon. Like, they said that they were already in the early stages of employing it at Amazon. But yeah, and then talking about like how that could advance in customer service. Like, I worked a lot of customer service jobs, you know, and they're already starting to do that. Like with call centers, they're starting to just phase out call center jobs, and call center jobs are definitely like a very big backbone of people that don't have college degrees, but they want like a pretty decent paying job. Call centers are a great facility for those people, and they're starting to phase those out with AI, swap entirely over to machines. Shit, my local Taco Bell is like entirely AI now. They're just literally removing all of these jobs that people have. And like in a perfect scenario Wall-E world, right? Like Wall-E is obviously like the perfect scenario where it's like, oh, now we don't have to work the menial jobs. Now we can all be artists and do creative things. But that's not going to happen because a lot of us fuckers aren't creative. We're not artistic, and the government isn't just going to give us money for existing. So these people are just going to be out of jobs. Like, entirely. They're going to be out of jobs. There's nothing for these people to do. Like, these lower skilled people, and people don't like it when I say it, but I mean, it's true. These are lower skilled jobs. I've worked them. They do not require as much skill as the jobs that I do now, for example. Not even close. They are just objectively lower skilled jobs. You need less criteria, less experience, less education in order to perform them proficiently. These people are just going to be out of jobs. And they don't have any contribution to creativity. They don't have any creation to space or astronautical engineering or anything like that they could contribute to. So what are these people left to do? I mean, even they're even automating truck drivers now. I mean, it's getting to a point where it's like some of the only jobs are going to be like joining the military, and even that, we're popularizing drone strike technology and drone warfare. So even that, it's like you have someone piloting the drone, I guess. But how many people do you need piloting drones? Probably a lot less than you need foot soldiers, It's, yeah. Recenter yourself. When you've been working so long with no cuts or breaks, you forget a lot about yourself. Time to relearn and self-center. Well, relearning and self-centering isn't going to pay your bills. And that's probably the main worry that a lot of us have, is that, yeah. You have to worry about paying your bills. Like, how are you going to support your child? That's what makes you go to college. How do you get the money for college? Like, none of this stuff is free. How are you paying the rent for the place that you're staying at? How are you supporting your wife and your child, your 2 children? Scholarships. Try being a white man. I can tell you right now, I got 0 scholarships as a white man. I filled out OSAC, which was basically a series of questionnaires, and it showed you how many scholarships you were warranted for. And I had literally 0 scholarships. None applied to me unless I said I was gay, in which case I could write and do interviews about hardships that I've had for being gay. But scholarships are entirely on the basis of the person that's making them available. They get to choose the criteria. It's their money that they're giving out. So if they don't want to give it to a white man, they won't. I didn't get scholarships until I took out a bunch of loans to go to school for an entire year, got on the president's list, and then based upon being on the president's list, I was allowed to get scholarships finally. And even then, I've talked about this before, I lied about the hardships that I faced for being gay, which never happened, in order to get scholarships, in order to fund things. So, yeah, it's, you know, and these are, we're talking about loans that have insane interest rates a lot of the time, because you're not going to be, you can't pay for all of college with financial aid loans. We're talking about things that, I mean, I'm a bi dude, but I've just never faced hardship. I've just never had any hardship because of it. Everybody's always been very supportive and nice to me. So, you know. But yeah, like, all the while your family is wasting away and they have no food or money. Like, this is kind of the worry a lot of people, rightfully so, have about the development of AI and taking a lot of the menial labor jobs, is that the truth of the matter that not a lot of people want to admit is this. The vast majority of us are unskilled. The vast majority of us will never be skilled. And the vast majority of us do not have the capacity to contribute on a higher level. That's just the truth. Almost all of the jobs that we're talking about, customer service, you know, truck driving, menial labor, construction, all of these things that are getting phased out, almost all of those are the jobs that the majority of citizens hold. So it's definitely a very real worry that a lot of people have. You know, for me, I'm not really too worried about it, just because I'm fine. Like, I'm fine. I'm doing well. The STEM field is doing well. Even if they automate a lot of the processes, then we still have a lot of laws in place for checking over any robot stuff. Like, for example, like if you're a pharmacist, yes, a machine makes all of the medication, but you still have to have the human there to check over it, right? So I'm not really too worried. But yeah, I mean, we're talking about 100 years. Yeah, we're not talking about right now. We're talking 100 years. We're talking 200 years. We're talking 300 years. We're talking about just the future and how things are going right now with an estimated trajectory of where they'll eventually land. And the estimated trajectory is not something that is great for the average Joe. Something that's very, very bad for the average Joe. It's really good for investors. That's for sure. If you're an investor, you're owning. You're sitting pretty. You invested in NVIDIA stock, bro. You're sitting back. You know, you're sipping cocktails and mojitos on the beach, you know. But for the average Joe out there, things aren't looking good. So, I don't know. I think there's a lot. I appreciate your optimism, Valdez, but it just, for me, it seems silly how optimistic you are. I haven't seen anything in all of my experiences with AI and all of the people I've known that have lost jobs and positions to AI, which I've known a couple now that have actually lost positions to AI. I don't know a single one of them that is pro AI or in favor of this technology advancing. And, you know, living in La La Land and hoping for the best and hoping that they all, you know, are super happy and they get along well with AI. I think that's awesome. But, yeah, for me, it's not the case. You haven't seen anybody lose their jobs to AI? I knew several people, they literally downsized. When I worked in Medicare, they downsized entire departments because they put in a new, they had put in a new system when you called in that got them to go through various markers. And as a result, like they tried it, I think for about a year, they had it in place. And it got to a success rate to where they were passed along to the correct facilities, or their issues were entirely resolved at such a high rate that now they could just downsize. When I worked in Medicare, that happened. There was like 2 or 3 departments, I think. Claims, like medical claims where I worked in, that was downsized. We lost like 4 or 5 people. It was like a team of around 30-ish people just in that office. I don't know how many people were lost in other offices, but just the Phoenix branch lost like 4 or 5 people from it. Just because putting in that system and testing that system for about a year got to the level of quality assurance that they've deemed was high enough to resolve those problems so they could cut back on how many employees that they needed. And as this technology advances, it's only going to be more and more and more. You know, when you can check the status of a medical claim without having to talk to a person, and the speech recognition gets to the point where you can easily do that, why do we need people like me working in medical claims? You don't really. I mean, all I was doing in that was just pulling up people's profile. Like, they would give me their ID, their member ID. I'd pull up their profile. I'd go to their medical claim. I'd look at the status of the medical claim, and I'd give them that information. That was the majority of the calls. Obviously, there were some calls where, you know, they wanted to dispute medical claim charges or something like that. But for the vast majority of them, they just wanted to check on the status of a medical claim. And now they don't need a person to do that. A system does it. So get rid of some of the people. If 85% of the reason that people are calling is now solved with an automated system, you don't need a lot of those employees that are solving the 85% of the problem. You only need the best of the best employees that are solving the other problems in a really fast matter of time. So, yeah, I mean, I know people that have lost jobs to AI. And that's not even really AI. I mean, I guess maybe it's AI. It's just an automated fucking voicemail almost. It's like an interactive voicemail, you know? Isn't it what all companies do? Yes, of course it's what all companies do. Not AI in particular, just business. Well, the technology is facilitating a much higher rate. That's what I'm saying. The technology is facilitating this to happen at a much higher rate because it's just far, far cheaper and less drama than dealing with employees, worrying about raises in employees, stuff like that. And as a result, as this technology progresses and it gets faster and faster and smarter and smarter, you're gonna need less people. I mean, just at my local Taco Bell, we would have about like 12 people in there. Now, since they swapped to the AI system, they have like entirely automated AI for this Taco Bell. Like, even if you go in, entirely AI. You just talk to the thing, or you type in your order, and if you drive through, it's just AI as well. Me and my cousin, we went in to get some chicken nuggies because they were having the chicken nugget thing, and peeked back into the kitchen. There was like 3 people working now. Like, the 3 people that they would always have at the front counter, gone. They used to have multiple people back there, like taking the orders and stuff like that, gone. Just because they've swapped over to the AI. So it's just, yes, companies are always going to attempt to maximize profits. And as a result, yes, they've always fired people that, you know, maybe weren't necessary. But now that we have this criminally cheap and increasingly effective option that can essentially do thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people's jobs with its proper implementation, you're going to see the rate at which people are laid off in order to facilitate that higher profit margin significantly more. Poses a good question. Should we put a limiting cap on AI in a corporation to keep a certain situations from ever occurring? I mean, there should definitely be some sort of cap. I think AI should be used to make the people already working the jobs have a safer and more efficient time. I don't think AI should be used to replace the people. I think it should be used to assist the people. That's what I would like to see. In a situation like Taco Bell, I'm going to be honest, I don't think AI is necessary at all there. In a warehouse, I could see how AI could assist in terms of facilitating workflow and assigning various people to the most optimal work process. That makes 100% sense. Or even, you know, if it is a situation with like forklift operators to assist in the driving of forklifts and stuff like that. But I think that just completely eliminating the people's positions, it's really rough, man. But ultimately, regardless of all of our thoughts on it, it doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter at all. Because Big Corpo is going to do it regardless. Because it's going to make their end-of-year bonus fatter. So they're going to do it regardless. It doesn't matter what we fucking care at all. They're going to do it. And the more efficient that it gets, the more they're going to implement it, the less jobs that people are going to have. And all I can really hope for out of all of this is that I am retired. Yeah, I can hope that I'm retired and living pretty. And I don't have to worry about any of it anymore. And luckily, since I'm not having kids, I won't have to worry about my kids having to deal with it. You know, that's all I could really hope for. It's a very fun conversation and an intellectually interesting conversation for sure. But guarantee we all won't see 60. I'm seeing 60. I don't know about you, brother. I'm seeing 60. Speak for yourself, Oscar. I'm living, brother. I'll be a fucking ghoul in the Fallout world, post-nuclear warfare. I don't care, dude. I'll be Moira Brown giving out assignments for the Wasteland Survival Guide in the middle of the crater. Okay? But yeah. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. It was a fun conversation. Hopefully I've illuminated you guys on my hatred for the synths and why I will be assisting the Brotherhood and wiping out all of them. Which will continue in the next stream, most likely, when I get back, which will probably be in about an hour or so. So if anybody's still up in about an hour, we'll probably be live again and chugging along. But thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the likes and the comments on the stream. Thank you for Drake multiple times for the super chats. Jordan, Jolly Knight Ineptus, Farley. Thank you guys for the super chats. Very, very nice of all of you. Super unnecessary, but always appreciated. Drake or Kendrick? I don't know literally a single song by Kendrick. I know a few songs by Drake, so I'm going to say Drake, even though I don't agree with him as a person and the things that he has apparently done. But I don't know anything about Kendrick. That's not my type of music, I'll be honest. Do I look like the type of guy? Look at me. Do I look like the type of guy that's listening to fucking rap? No. I'm listening to fucking classical music and opera and shit. Get it right. Come on. But yeah, anyway, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one, guys. I'll see all of you in the next video or stream streamer any. Bye bye.